How you doing? Come on in. Come on in. We're here at the cottage tonight. It's a Mod Squad takeover. We had to invade the cottage. We've taken Karen hostage because she had some tainted tea.
She's squealing over there.
So sit back, relax. We'll wait for it to wear off. And while we do, the mods are going to read. So, Lisa, you got cards? All right, Karen. We'll see how you do. You want to read? All right. I don't know where you are. Oh, you're up over here. Okay. You want to read?
Thank you for that.
All right.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, for a Gemini's mouth to be tied up is the worst thing. Can I just say something?
I don't know where you are.
Look, I just want to talk about this because I want to talk about everything here, right? Can I just share something?
We got a lot of
My
echoes,
horoscope
guys.
predicted this would happen. My reading predicted I would be
Lisa's
in
trying
an
to
Eight of
figure it out.
Swords thing. Can I share with you? I'm going to remember what I said to my own Gemini self yesterday? Yes, I did. I said it. Hold on, I'm going to play it. Hold on. I'm going to play it. I'm going to prove it. I predicted my own predicament. Listen, y'all.
Let's first get a general rating for you, Gemini. This can apply to anything. General rating for the Geminis, please. We're reading with the Golden Balls deck right now. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. General vibe check going into 2022. What do we need to know? What? Of course, I pulled the Eight of Swords for you, Gemini. It's your card in the night.
See, my horoscope predicted that they were going to come in here and tie me up. All right. With that being said, I will prove to y'all that whoever spiked my Starbucks, I can still read. I got this. Are y'all Aries is ready for a reading? Because Auntie Karen got you. Okay? Are y'all ready?
All right, Karen.
Ready? I promise you, I'm in my right mind. The stuff has worn off. Okay. So look, I'm gonna read for you. Let me shuffle my cards. Okay. Give Auntie Karen just a minute. Give me just a minute, and I promise I can read. Y'all will see. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. Y'all will see. Here I go. Y'all ready for your reading, Aries? Aries,
Ready.
rising in Mercury. Is that? Wouldn't that?
I don't think it's worn off yet.
Is it, or is it Uranus? Okay. All right, Aries, I got your reading here. Let me put this out now. Let me put this out here. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. You ready, Aries? Are y'all ready? I got your reading. All right. So look, there's a lady gonna bake you a cake. Aries, there's a lady gonna bake you a cake. Now listen here. Somebody's gonna want to teach you how to play the trumpet, Aries. Somebody's gonna bake you a cake, Aries, and bring it to you. And it's a nice lady. She's making it from scratch, and then somebody is going, what are you shaking? Crystal, what are you shaking your head at? So somebody's gonna try to teach you to play the trumpet. But look here. You need to watch your tires on your car because I'm showing that you might have a flat tire. So you need to, what? I told you I could read. I told you I could read. What? What is it? What is it, Crystal?
I don't think you're doing very well, Karen.
Do you
Let's
wanna know
have
what-
another
what-
mod tryout.
Do you want to see? Let me show you here.
Yeah.
Look at this lady. She's going to bake you a cake. Look. She's gonna bake you a cake, Aries, and this one wants to teach you to play the trumpet. And this Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, so that means somebody's gonna have a flat tire.
You guys, it's the invasion of the mod squad because poor Karen, we had to take her hostage at the cottage because she had some tainted tea. So, as being awesome mods as we are, we decided we'd jump in and let it wear off. We'd read for you. We want to save the cottage.
Okay.
Who wants to read first?
Who wants to go first? Who wants to read? Y'all think I can't read anymore because I told you that somebody was going to teach you to play the trumpet. And I thought that was nice of that lady. I'm just saying.
Lisa, you want to pull some cards?
Oh, well, let me get these cards here. This is I just bought these cards not too long ago, and I'm just now learning to read cards myself.
Excellent. I think we all are. I am. And until that potion wears off, we got to do something because poor Karen can't do it.
I'm going to learn the meanings. I don't know, but let me try.
Hang on, everyone.
Technical difficulties. We're getting there,
what-
y'all. We're getting there.
What's the question?
We're just reading whatever comes out for Aries, whatever you want to read from. Hey, Gypsy Bones. Hey, Brandy BB. Hey, Golden Girl. Aries Dawn in the house. Hey, Angelia.
How many
Right.
cards, Karen?
Gypsy Bones.
How many cards, Karen?
Three.
Okay.
Something general. Nothing formal, just 3 cards. Hey, Brandy
Okay.
BB.
Okay, I got
There we go.
Ten of Pentacles.
Yeah.
In the upright. I don't know how to read otherwise. The Hermit.
You're back in, Ashley. You should be back in now, Ashley. You're showing on my screen. So you got 10 of Pentacles. We'll be here a while.
The Ten of Pentacles. The Sun card.
Wow.
You hear me?
Mm-hmm. So it sounds like it's going to be nice weather with the Sun card.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Sounds beautiful.
Some pretty good cards.
Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the card. I'm a hermit.
Care to interpret anybody?
So I think
Ten
it
of Pentacles
means
first,
that.
the Hermit, then the Sun card.
What do you think that means, Lisa? What do you think that means?
Ten of Pentacles. I have to go by my little thing sheet because they don't know the meaning of all these cards. A Sun card is a good. I mean, a Hermit means you just don't. Basically, you shut in. You know where. Ten of Pentacles. Well, let me tell you. I didn't realize we were doing it like this. You you have to
It's
bear
okay.
with me here. I'm like on the spot, and that surprised me. Hold on, Ten of Pentacles.
Gypsy Bones got you. Oh, thanks. Hang on a minute.
Ma'am?
Let me see if this will still work. Hold on, Pam.
That's some great. Oh, I see your comment, Karen. That's some great cards. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Let me see what this.
Pam, click on that. Just do. There we go. Click on that, Pam, and it'll. Where's my? Oh well.
Pleasure and one's accomplishment. That's what that means.
Yep.
Well,
Crystal,
y'all know
you
what-
wanna?
Well,
You got
family.
an interpretation of the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun card, and the
I think
Hermit
it
card.
means-
Family, legacy. What am I supposed to? Am I pulling these for myself? How am I pulling these cards?
However you want to. You just pull them and tell the meanings, honey,
Karen?
buddy. Huh?
It's cutting in and out. I can't really hear you too well.
That's okay. Crystal, you want to interpret
Ten of
those 3
Pentacles.
cards?
And then the Sun card came. The Hermit was the second card, and then the Sun card was the.
I think it means success after introspection, and that brings you happiness.
There you go. Okay. Y'all want to go to Taurus? I think it's worn off some in the last couple minutes. Can I read for Taurus? Can I? Can I, Crystal? Do I have permission? Do I?
Try it out. Let's see.
Okay. All right. I'm going to pull you some cards, Taurus. Are y'all ready, Taurus gang? All right. So, all right. Okay. So, Taurus, you're going to go bowling, and it's time to take down the Christmas tree. That's your reading.
You know, it's pulling
Taurus.
myself away from
You're
society.
going to
what
go
the Hermit
bowling,
says.
and it's time to take down the Christmas tree.
Stay-
But you got to take down the Christmas tree before your mama's going to let you go bowling. Yeah,
can't.
that's it. You got to take down the Christmas tree, and you're going to go bowling with some friends. That's your reading, Taurus. Are you excited that you get to go bowling after you take down the Christmas tree? I mean, look, these people they're bowling here, so it must mean that you get to go bowling. Look at here, that's that 5 of Wands. See, they're bowling. So the 5 of Wands must mean you're, 5 people. It must be 4 other people going with you, going bowling. And like, here's this. See, this lady's taking. It's time to take down the Christmas. It's New Year's Eve. It's time to take down the Christmas tree, people. Not just the Tauruses, but everybody. This should resonate for everybody that's listening to me. Not just the Tauruses, right? Right.
And then the Sun card.
I can't read still, Crystal.
I don't think so, Karen. Not yet. I don't think it's worn off yet. She
You don't
said
think it's
tainted
worn
tea,
off?
everybody. No.
All right. Well, Crystal, take a turn at these Tauruses and see if you can get something better.
All right. Let's see what I got. Unless you want to go, Jeff. Would you like to go?
I can't hear y'all well.
Me? I don't know how you're not loud.
I'm muting myself.
Yeah, you got a straight face there.
Jenna, you want to give it a go?
All right, I'll read you. I'll draw. You interpret.
Okay. That works.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that one went flying. All right, I have the King of Cups for Taurus. Stop there. King of Cups, Three of Wands,
The King of
And
Cups. Somebody's going to get some coffee.
and some Three of Pentacles. 3 3 3s.
3 pennies. That's not a lot of money. 3 pentacles, 3 pennies.
That's not a lot of money.
Well, Crystal, okay, fine. What do you think then?
I think that somebody was left out in the cold and they're feeling a little low on money. I don't know.
What is it? 3 pentacles, 3 wands, and cups.
And they're feeling a little low on money. Yeah, after Christmas, this generous guy, he's looking back out there in the field. He needs to go get more.
Actually, somebody wants to build with you and grow and expand. That's not the left out in the cold card. But I got out of character for just a minute. Whoop, let me go back to character now.
Yeah, that's the working together card, right?
Yeah. So, okay.
I'm learning.
So yeah, somebody wants to manifest you, right? There you go. 33. Somebody divinely guided too, right? Okay, I feel better now, Crystal. I feel like
I think the tainted tea is wearing off.
Yeah,
I'm good.
You know. All right, I'm gonna pull some cards, and oh my God, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you need to be careful. Gemini, you need to be careful. Let me tell you why. All right. Let me tell you something, Gemini. I hope there's a gorilla. Gemini, there's a gorilla. Okay? And that gorilla, if you're not careful, he's going to take this stick and he's going to beat you with it. He's going to break in your house. There's a gorilla here. And look here. You got bugs in your house, Gemini. You got bugs in your house you need to exterminate. Okay, Gemini? And look here. If you don't go out in the ocean if you can't swim, Gemini, because you're going to end up drowning, okay? There you go. You're going to drown. Because I've got here these bugs. I've got this gorilla. Gemini, are you not shutting your door? Are you just leaving the door open for every Tom, Dick, and Harry to come up in your house? Is that what this is about? Because I got a gorilla up in here, and he's maybe it's a Sasquatch. I don't know, right? But look here. You got bugs in your house. You need to call the Orkin Man. Gemini. Jenna, can you please Google the number for the Orkin Man and send them the website and put it down there because they need to call the Orkin Man. And look here, I'm telling you, don't you go out in that boat. You're going to fall out and drown if you can't swim. You're going to fall out and drown. I'm just saying. What, Crystal? What? That was a good reading. I told you I had it back and it was a good reading. And you won't believe me, but it is a good reading. I mean, I'm just saying.
Gorillas in the rain. Yep. Good reading.
Yeah. There's a gorilla there. It was clear as a bell on that Knight of Wands. And that, I don't even know what the Judgment card. I'm going to tell you, this is Gemini's karma. That's what that's about because they went out in the boat whenever they knew they couldn't swim. So there was their karma that they drowned in. Just saying.
Be careful of tainted tea, everybody.
Right. All right, I'll shut up. Apparently you don't like well read, so you just take it away again, y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead with your bad self.
Oh, so funny.
All right, I'll pull some cards for. Are we on Gemini?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pull some cards for Gemini. Gemini General. Gemini General. Ooh, we got Knight of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse.
Ooh.
And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse.
Of course we get the shit bags for the Geminis, right?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It seems like everything's upside down.
Care to interpret?
No.
No? What was it? Knight of Cups reversed?
King of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles
Well,
reversed.
you know what that is. Come on, spell it. Somebody needs to spell it. Ashley, type it out. She's always good about spelling it. The King of Pentacles reversed is my homosexual there.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and you got the Knight of Cups in reverse.
I knew we were going to get a homosexual up in here.
Yeah, you did.
That seems
Knight of
like
Cups, so that's an offer of love that's not
then
coming
your,
through because
and
they're
then
really a
Knight of Cups
homosexual.
is your blamer. That's your victim person. That's the one that it's everybody else's fault when something goes wrong. What was the other one?
And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, so they're a failed business person?
Oh, well, that's obsession or addiction. Queen of Pentacles in reverse in my readings. It don't matter, but yeah.
So we got a crackhead, blaming ass, homosexual.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gemini. Be
Gemini,
careful.
don't fall for them crackheads. Don't fall for them people that is obsessive and blaming you for all their bullshit, right? All right. I believe I'm coming around. I believe I'm
All right,
coming
let's see.
around.
Let's see, Karen.
All right, I'm gonna get you some cards up. We're on Cancer, right? Cancer, I'm gonna get you some cards, okay? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Jupiter. Cancer, Sun, Moon. Hold on a minute, Cancer. I'm getting my story here now. All right, you ready? All right, I got you. Cancer, I got your cards. All right, now Cancer. There's somebody. You need to be careful, Cancer. This is, because you need to be real careful, okay? Because there's a fool coming. There's a fool, and this fool is riding a horse, and he's got a stick. All right, he's coming. He's gonna be fast. He's gonna ride fast, and he's got this stick, and he's gonna come, and he's gonna try. He's got a bunch of sticks, and he's gonna try to beat you over the head, Cancer. So you need to be real careful of this fool coming on the horse. So what you need to do, Cancer, is go get you a bigger horse, and then you can outfool the fool, right? You have to play the fool. What's that saying? Sometimes you have to play the fool, whatever. And then you need to get look, this fool's
I
coming
pity
on
the fool.
7 sticks. So you need to get you 8 sticks, okay? And you need to go for it, right? So there you go. All right. And did I do better? Did I do better?
If you say so.
Somehow I think they're just people pleasing me and telling me what I want to hear. I think they're in that Knight of Swords reverse kind of energy.
Leather base and a bigger stick.
Right.
You want to try? You want to give it a go, Jenna?
Yeah. Y'all think I can?
You want to interpret?
What cards does she have?
We're on Cancer.
Just pull your own.
All right. I had 2 fall out, the Judgment reverse and the 8 of Cups. All right, let's get one more. Let's get one more. Oh. All right, that's the one. The 9 of Cups. So the Judgment reverse, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Maybe a bad judgment call about walking away from your wish fulfillment.
What is it? Tell me the cards again. I'm sorry.
Judgment reverse, 8 of Cups. Yep, 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups.
Oh. And you said they were going towards their wish fulfillment, walking away from something?
I made a bad judgment call about walking away from their wish fulfillment.
I like it. I like it. There you go.
That's what I got.
Okay, there you
Beautiful. You want to give it a try again, Karen?
Yeah, I believe by we're on Leo. I should be okay. So, all right, here. Let me see here. Okay, Leo. All right, I got you some messages here, Leo. All right, Leo. I got you some. You got a good reading here, Leo. So listen, if you will plant a garden, it'll grow. And you need to tend to your garden and make sure that you get the weeds out, okay? And then Leo, you're gonna get a pet bird. And it's probably an eagle. You're gonna get a pet eagle, Leo. Right? Was that better?
I don't know, Karen. Maybe you should let some more mods join.
Look at there. Okay, well, all right. Here's Rosie. Let's add Rosie. What does Rosie have? Rosie, what do you think the Leo's? Hold on, she's coming in. It's doing the roundy round. Right, Rosie, we're bringing you in now. I clicked on you guys. Hang on, I don't know what's going on with that thing. It's like just doing the spinning round thing, right? But yeah, you're getting a pet bird. I think, Leo. I mean, I'm just saying. What do y'all think, Crystal? What you okay?
I think birds are great, but I don't know if the cards told you that.
You don't think that's like a channel message?
I guess it could have been a channeled message. I don't know.
Right. So yeah. Who's gonna pull some cards for us? Poor Rosie's caught in Spinnerville. I'm sorry, Rosie. I don't know what's going on.
Some of these comments are killing me.
I know. I know.
I showed up late and I missed some, but for some reason I can't leave.
I know. Not many people here. They think we're nuts.
Yes, the twisted tea. I'm trying to hide it. Obviously, I'm not doing a good job. Who cares? It's New Year's, right?
We're doing the thing, right?
I'm enjoying.
For real, y'all. I am gonna do a collective message at the end, but like y'all just go along with it, right? It's not the coffee, okay? It's the Miami tonight, right? So anyway.
I can't do that stuff. It gets me.
All right, who wants to pull some cards?
I'll pull some more cards, I guess.
All right, go, Crystal.
Ooh,
All
we
right,
got the Ten of Cups, the
Thank you,
World,
Brandy.
Ooh, Leo.
and the Queen of Wands. You're looking good, feeling good. That cycle has ended, and you got happiness, like your happy family. Everything's good and golden. You're on top of that. You're on top of your game. Leo, that's looking great.
Awesome.
Nice,
Beautiful.
Leo rising. I'll take that.
And they might get a
Right. Take it.
and they might get a pet eagle. They might. I mean,
You
it's
might get a
possible.
pet eagle.
As long
I
as he
mean,
lives outside.
Your only limits are the ones.
I don't think eagles are legal, Karen.
Oh. Well, we don't want anybody breaking the law. Okay. So.
Try again.
Yeah, I might could. I mean, okay. I got one for you, Virgo. Let me see here. All right, Virgo. Well, this is interesting. All right. So, Virgo, here's your message. All right. Virgos, for those of you that are, bags of bones like me, and you're getting on up there, you're getting ready for Social Security. All right, you're going to Shady Pines. Okay, you're going to Shady Pines here. And it's a little bit run down. Sometimes they have fires there, but the good news is they're going to teach you how to play baseball. What? What? I mean, look here.
Did the cards tell you that again?
It's channeled. Look at here. They're going to the old folks' home, and I mean, it is a little bit run down. I mean, sorry. But like it is a little bit run down, but but the good news is they're gonna learn to play baseball with the other old folks. And so yeah. I mean,
Oh Lord.
you don't like my reading again, do you? These people are just critical of me. What in the freakity freak?
We love you. That's why we're here to help.
Okay. All right. Take it away. Somebody pull some cards.
Oh, I got one flying. That would be that Queen of Cups. What sign is this?
Virgo.
Virgo.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Ooh, King of Swords. It's a lot of people. Hopefully I don't pull another person. We know what that means. No, I'm not manifesting that either. Sorry, Virgo. Ooh, the Death card.
Ooh.
So the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Death card. Ooh. I guess a transformation is coming between these two.
Yep. Big changes.
See them? I haven't got the camera thing figured out. Okay, I have to give props to everybody who can put these cards in front of a camera.
Looks like a head over heart. Possibly. What do y'all think? Head over heart?
Head over heart.
Well, I think that someone is changing their mind about love, and they're using strategy to do so.
That's a good one. I like that.
That's a good one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's nice. So are we ready to do Libra? Because Libra's got a good message. If y'all would just let me read, because I'm telling you, I know what I'm doing.
Let's hear it, Karen.
All right, Libra. I have some news for you. Talking about pets, guess what's coming to you? Guess. You are going to get a pet lion, Libra. You're going to get a pet lion.
She's lying.
And listen. Another nice thing is this. Okay, there's a nice lady that's going to offer you some lemonade. She's going to make you some lemonade, right? Yeah. So, yeah, you got a pet lion coming, and this nice lady's going to bring you some lemonade. So, these people
Lions and lemonade ain't bad.
You still don't like my reading.
I don't know if it's worn off yet.
All right. What you think? Somebody want to pull some cards?
Are you here, Rosie? Are you ready?
Oh. Who's there? Rosie's still not here. I think it timed out or something. Hold on, let me try it again. It won't add her for some reason.
Probably because of where she is.
Right. Maybe so.
You want to try and pull some more, Lisa Duck? Lisa, you want to try and pull some more?
Yes. Do what now? Y'all want me to?
You want to try and pull some more?
It's static. What'd you say?
Lisa, do you want to try and pull for Libra?
Is it buffering? All right.
Yeah.
I can't. Say it again.
I know, Rosie. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Might be the internet connection, love.
Background noise in anyone's room.
Well, okay. Look, I got another message here for who are we on, Virgo or Libra? Libra, somebody's gonna want to teach you how to play chess.
I think we're on Libra.
Libra, somebody's gonna try to teach you how to play chess. That's good too, huh? Don't you like the chess game? Yeah. Isn't that nice of somebody to teach you how to play chess? Look at Crazy Crystal. She still does not like the way I read. Okay, fine.
All right, Lisa Duck, you want to try and pull some cards for Libra?
You got some cards? I tell you what.
Are y'all talking to me?
I tell you what. I'll pull some cards and you see you can interpret any better than me, and I'll just tell you what the cards are. Well, we got the Justice card. We got the Six of Pentacles. And we got the Ten of Wands. Okay, take it away. The Justice card, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands.
Bringing balance, because in order to get success, you got to drop those burdens.
I like it. There you go, Libra gang. And she thought I couldn't read. Okay, so Scorpio, you got some weather you need to worry about. Okay, you got some weather issues here. You got some stuff going on, Scorpio. All right, you got some stuff. Right, Eric. You got a hurricane coming, Scorpio. All right, those of you who live on the coast, you got a hurricane coming, and look here. Somebody's going to set your barn on fire, and you're going to have to get on your horse and ride it out real fast out of that barn or else. All right. And let me tell you, you probably got hay in that barn, and that's what's causing that, because hay's so combustible. You probably need to get that hay out of the barn because that's dangerous. But you got a hurricane here, and you need to take your hay out of your barn, Scorpio, because if you don't, your barn's going to catch on fire, and then you're going to be out there in the last minute and you're going to be having to grab your horse and run the hell up out of there because the horses don't think can run fast enough to get your ass out of that burning up barn. Right? Right? Okay, so there you go. What?
I don't know, Karen. I mean, the hay in the barn might be dangerous.
Well, it is actually. It is. You don't. Yeah, it is actually. But yeah, it's a thing. So you don't like my messages? What?
Not sure about those messages.
All right. Well, I thought I was channeling pretty good. All right. I'm gonna pull some more cards, and you tell me what you think for the Scorpios here. Okay. I got decks everywhere out here. I'll never get all my cards sorted back out. All right, the moon reversed. Hold on. What else we got here? 9 of Pentacles, moon reversed, and the 4 of Swords. What's the message here?
Let's see. There's some anxiety. Let's see. What are the cards again?
The moon reversed, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords.
So you got some secrets,
Mm-hmm.
some anxiety, and some meditation. And what else? What's the middle one? 9 of
Pentacles in the upright.
Well, that's success.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yep.
Earning your success is causing anxiety, and you need to meditate about it in order to avoid what? One more time. Tell me the cards.
The moon reversed, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords.
Oh, because some secrets. Because of some secret, you're keeping something secret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think maybe there's some unknowns about some financial decisions ahead, and you need to stop and rest and think about it.
I like both of those interpretations.
Sounds
I like
good.
those a lot. All right, so that who was that? Libra. All right, are we on Scorpio?
I think that was Scorpio.
All right, so we're on Sagittarius. Has got a good reading. Do y'all want me to read what I got for Sagittarius? Sagittarius.
Yeah, let's see.
Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Guess what? Guess what you're gonna do the next time the weather gets nice? You and your cat are going to the water. Okay, you're gonna go to the lake or the pond or the river or whatever, and you're gonna have a picnic, and there's gonna be 8 people there because there's 8 cups here, and y'all are all gonna be together and have fun. And your cat's gonna go, and your lizard's gonna go. What? What?
I don't know if your cat, lizard. Are you sure you're seeing that in the cards, Karen? I don't think the tainted tea has worn off yet.
Well, somebody down here, Fawn Quigley, said that cats love water, so it must be it resonates with Fawn Quigley because she said cats love water.
Cats don't love water,
so
Karen.
My reading is good because it resonates with somebody.
Well, it might be for that one somebody, but I don't think it worked for the general Sagittarius collective, you know.
Look who's here.
Yay, here now.
Rosie Frank is in the house.
Woohoo, Rosie.
Rosie Frank is in the house.
Made it.
So, Sagittarius, do y'all not like the idea of taking your cat to the beach and being in this 8 of Cups celebration energy? 8 of Cups, right? Is that
I see it a little differently.
Is that the card of walking away? Wait a minute. I thought there was 8 people at that picnic, right?
Yep.
But okay. All right. So for real, Crystal, what do you see for him? Because apparently you people think that my cat going to the beach is not going to be. It doesn't resonate with these people. I know, Fawn Quigley. I know you're being sarcastic. I was laughing with you, baby. I was laughing with you, sweetheart. I was totally cutting up.
Let's try out Rosie.
Okay. Let's we're doing Saggies. I'll pull for Saggies. Yeah. Ooh. 3 right off the bat. Ooh. You got the Moon card. You got the Hierophant. You got the Nine of Swords.
Wow.
Something's hidden. Oh, yeah. A little bit,
Yeah.
something secret to you. Something hidden in the background. Probably about a marriage or a commitment. And something that you're upset about, not sure about. Might need another look at what you're dealing with.
There you go.
Because it could be something that's hidden from you that is really upsetting you. And when it's revealed in the daylight, it actually might be the commitment you're looking for.
Ooh. There you go. There you go. So, Happy New Year, Fawn. All right, so we're to my moon sign.
Give it a try, Karen.
All right. Well, I guess I got to find some messages here. Oh, I like that. So that's one. Oh, look. All right. Now, all right. I got some messages for the Capricorns. Are y'all ready? Capricorns. Listen here, Capricorns. Apparently, the roads are not, the skies are not safe to fly your broom tonight. So you're told not to go out flying, because if you do, you're going to have a wreck. People, stay off your brooms. People are out there riding brooms and flying brooms, and they're, you know, they've had too much of the drinky winky. And so you need to stay off the broom.
Don't drink and broom, guys.
You're gonna fly into a tree.
You need to, yeah, because she doesn't run into it, or he or she, I don't know which it is, doesn't matter. But look here, you need to stay off the brooms and don't fly, okay? And then look here. Yeah. I will tell you this. For those of you that practice the craft, okay, and you got brooms, all right, I got some good news for you. Guess what your next familiar is going to be? You ready? It's going to be a cow. It's going to be a cow. That's going to be your next familiar. Your next familiar is going to be a cow, Capricorn. Witches. Yeah. Look at this. And look how nice that cow is. He looks so sweet. I bet he really helps out that male witch there. But it doesn't matter. I do remember that I don't read gender, so this could be either way, right? So, practitioners, stay off your brooms, honeys. It's not a safe night to travel, but never fear, because you can stay home with your cow. That's your new familiar, and they don't think that this is right. They don't think this. Y'all don't think
Move over, Karen. Let someone else read.
All right, whatever. Somebody read. Who's gonna read? Who's gonna read?
It hasn't worn off yet.
It hasn't.
Jenny, you want to try again?
All right, I can go. I got a little bit of background noise because the babe.
Yeah.
All right.
I got my decks all mixed together. I really am discombobulated.
Here we go. Some cards flew out for me. 4 cards. All right, we have the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. Can we see this? The Knight of Swords. Charging forward.
Mm-hmm.
Bravely. That looks like he's walking off a cliff.
It's also a spy or deceptive messenger.
Oh, the 7 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. She's been working on something, but her basket is empty. The 5 of Pentacles being left out in the cold, and the 4 of Cups.
Nice.
I think somebody may have been working on something here, but they're left out in the cold and don't like the other options presented to them. Am I right?
I like it.
I'm going to leave that to your interpretation. So, are y'all ready to go to Aquarius?
Let's hear it, Karen.
Aquarius, you got some good luck at the casino. You ready? Go play your advice today is to go play roulette at the casino, because yeah, it's your day, baby. It's your day and look at here, you're gonna go on a camping trip and you're gonna have a bonfire. That too. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna
Now I'll take that Aquarius reading.
Actually, I will too. But that was better though, right? The camping trip and the casino trip, and good luck at the casino. You guys don't like that reading either, do you?
I love that reading, but are you sure the cards told you that?
I think it's channeled. I'm just saying. What does Rosie have to say? I want to know. What
Okay.
does Rosie have to say to the Aquarians?
You're doing aquas, huh?
Huh?
Well, I get the sounds of the waves behind me. Let's hope it gives them some good stuff.
Oh, you're fine. We're having fun.
Ooh, not bad cards. You have a King of Cups. Wait, King of Cups moving fast towards his Queen of Wands. You have somebody who's deep in their emotions for you, wanting to move to more calmer waters with you because they see a little bit of fire in you. Ooh. I think Aqua's in for a nice New Year's Eve.
So that really was a good Aquarius reading, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Yeah.
So, okay. So we're on Pisces? All right, so Pisces. Now, listen here. Pisces, whatever friend that you've got that you're pouting about something, Pisces, you're pouting. If you will just get out of that, you and your friends can get together and bake cakes. And you might be even able to sell them and make some money at them, because this has got pinnacles on it. So you might could bake cakes. So Pisces, your message is to go into the cake baking business and that you'll be successful.
Oh, Lord. Can't hear you.
Right?
I do spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, but I thought so. What do y'all think? Apparently,
I ain't baking no cakes for no business.
Take it away, somebody who wants to pull.
No, what's
Jenny,
wrong with
ready?
that?
Lisa Duck, you want to give it a try for Pisces?
Yep, Lisa, that's your
Lord,
sign too, and
static.
Crystal's. Yep, Crystal and Lisa are both Pisces. Rosie, I can't remember. What's your sign again?
Scorpio.
Okay.
Scorpio.
All right, I gotcha. Man, that Scorpio reading was deep last night.
All right.
but
Jenna, you want to read Pisces?
Crystal, you go for it, girl.
Gypsy Bones, you're hilarious.
All right. I'll read Pisces. You're making me practice here.
Man, we got a lot of water.
You don't want to read your own, eh, Crystal?
Two Pisces and a Scorpio, right?
I have jumpers. I have jumpers. Ooh, Ace of Wands.
Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus.
Ace of
Wands. Pisces, Venus. Wait, I don't even know what I am.
I hear some
Pisces, Sun, Venus, and Mars.
Genuine. I'm fixing to start channeling some genuine up in here with that Ace of Wands.
Wow. Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles.
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
That's nice.
Except the Knight of Wands.
Back ride, and I don't mean in the barn this time.
I'm not sure about this one in the middle, though.
What is
That Knight of Wands in reverse.
Fighting a losing
Right?
battle
That's
and giving up on it.
That's action and passion, and in reverse, that's not doing
what
it.
it is somebody giving up, fighting for the wrong things, and then they manifest the right stuff coming in. That's how that works, is when they'll give up on the things that are not viable, that are fighting losing battles. That's how they'll manifest something good. Is that
Nice? I'll take that for Pisces.
I like that. I like that interpretation.
So cast your net
I
on
always
the other
find
side
this
of
to
the
be
boat.
the hardest card to read. So
Right. Cast your net on the other side of the boat, Pisces.
that looks
All
good.
right.
Looks good.
I've got my decks so discombobulated, but I'm gonna try to do a collective reading for real, for real.
All right, here we go.
I think
There's no more
the tea is
tests.
wearing off, y'all. I think the tea is wearing off. We don't have very many people here. Apparently, we didn't. A lot of people didn't think this was as funny as we thought it was, but we had a fun time. I really don't have any fucks to give. I have no fucks to give.
I had a blast.
All right. So, for real, how about a collective reading, right? All right. All right. Collective, let's get you a couple of messages, collective. Yep, exactly, Patty. Jada, I'm going to do a collective bedtime story, love. All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, here we go. 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, going after something with passion and getting some recognition here. Big glow up for a career thing. 8 of Pentacles is working hard and having it pay off, going after your passion and getting recognized and rewarded for your hard work. Possible promotion here, definitely victory for somebody in the collective. Yeah, this is for real, for real. All right, let's pull another one. Let's pull another one. Yes, I love that. I have that mean gypsy bone. Behold my barren field, in which all my fucks once flourished, but now it is barren. Right, I love it. All right, collective, another message for you. Another message for the collective. What we got, collective?
Post that up there, Karen, as the quote.
What?
Post that up there as the quote, Gypsy Bone.
I know I need to, right?
Yeah.
All right. Love you too, Bree. Well, the wheel is in reverse. What is going on with that wheel being in reverse? You're going to have a flat tire? I'm just kidding. I really am sober. The Hangman and the upright. Somebody in the 9 of Wands. Somebody feeling stuck and stagnant. Ooh, you feel like you're wondering if you're even doing the right. You're asking somebody in the collective is saying, why am I even bothering? This is accomplished. Whatever you're doing is stressing you out and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. I know that's very general. This could apply to romance. It could apply to career. It could apply to a friendship. But you feel like you're putting in all the work and you're totally stressed out. You feel stuck. You feel like this thing isn't going anywhere. And you feel like you're fighting a losing battle. So what should you do about it? Well, let's pull some more and find out. Let's pull some more and find out. Let's pull some more and find out. Right, Gemini, the face behind the mod. All right. Are you really, Patty? All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Oh.
What do you need to know about this situation where you feel like you're doing all the work and getting nothing out of it? Drop the burden. It ain't worth it. Drop the burden. 10 of Wands in reverse. Drop it like a hot potato. It doesn't matter how much history you have with this person. And again, I don't care if this is romance or friendship or family. Blood. I don't care. You gonna treat me like shit? I don't care what kind of blood relation you are to me. Okay. Hope and healing and better days ahead. If you do that, it's like you're gonna manifest something better if you'll drop the load. Drop the load. Shit. If you will drop those burdens, And forget about worrying about how much history and good times you had in the past, because it's called what's going on now, not back then. Back then it was crap. It was great, but right now it's crap, right? So it turned to shit, and so you'll manifest something better if you get out of this and heal from it. I guarantee you that. All right, one more. Rosie, you want to do a collective message real quick? Anybody want to do a collective message? I'm getting hungry.
I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Love and light to everyone. So much love and light. You guys are awesome. I love being a mod here. I love the cottage. I love you all.
Well,
I wish the best for everybody.
I am blessed with the most
I want to say a
amazing
special
mod
thank you to
squad
Lisa.
ever. I am blessed with the most amazing mod squad ever. And if y'all want to, now that we kind of finished playing around with the cards, we can do a little soul fam chat informal. Would y'all like to hang around and chat for just a few minutes? Are y'all okay with that?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go smoke.
Oh, that's fine, honey. You take your breaks. Hey,
Sorry for not speaking up a lot.
yeah, we can do a little soul fam chat if you want. What's the topic of the night? Anybody have New Year's resolutions? How about that? What's up?
I just wanted to say,
I'm working on making myself a better person. Losing weight. My thyroid,
Uh-huh.
I'm going
To heal.
this
That's a
coming
good one,
year.
Patty.
Get back to my what I call my fight weight.
Oh, okay.
Normal weight, about 130.
What's your New Year's resolution, Hillhawk? She says she's got one. So I copied Rose. Stomach flatter and the booty fatter. That's so funny, Bree. I copied Rose's 2021 New Year's resolution, and it became one of my 2022 resolutions. Before I help or try to rescue or help anybody else, I'm going to make sure that I take care of myself first. And that is actually a very selfless thing to do, right? All right. So, yeah, I'm going to try to stay in my own lane and focus on my goals and what I want to get done. And that's going to remain more of my focus, right? I refuse to want, wish, or hope anymore. That implies lack. I now claim. JoJo, get on with your bad self, JoJo. Love, love, love it. Love, love, love it. To never doubt my strength. Know I'm worthy of all my desires and not work myself to death just to survive. Amen, sister. I love that. Continued commitment to my exercise plan. Joy Peace says. Thank you, Aries Dawn. Let's see here. I got to put you up there, Bree. That was too funny.
I pulled an oracle card for everybody.
Okay.
And I pulled the card Imagine for the year. So I thought that was pretty perfect. I had to share.
That is perfect.
So it's who do you want to believe? Who do you need to believe in? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it.
Yes. Love it.
Yes.
So that's the basis of it. So
I love it. Right? The only limits we have is in our own, the ones we decide that are there.
What's
right?
in the what you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic.
Exactly.
So I thought that was a really cool
I'd like
card
to
to draw for everybody.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I'd like to share something with the group about that. At 18, I did a project in school about a trip for a woman my age. She was single, divorced, and this is the island. I did not realize until I got here that I manifested my 18-year-old's dream. It might not happen tomorrow. It might happen 40 years later. But believe me, people, it comes true.
Virtual fist bump, Rosie. I cannot
Boom.
be happier for you. You deserve it, and I'm telling you.
And I have to thank Lisa for that, because if she hadn't kicked my butt, I wouldn't have booked the ticket.
Yes. Get her, Lisa.
So
Lisa.
thank you, Lisa. You helped me manifest my 18-year-old's dream. Talk about a soul tribe.
Ain't that the truth?
Really and truly, I've never realized that.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
I
I'm
just,
so proud for you. It works.
The only thing I want in 2020 is health, and I don't care about anything else. If you're healthy, you have the world by the balls.
I love
That's
it.
I want health and happiness for everybody.
People don't even know what my
Look at this.
intuitive abilities. I don't even know that I people that'll help. I don't know how to
can't
explain
wait,
it.
JoJo. Many of you know that JoJo is quite a talented artist, and he is in the process of doing a tarot deck, and I am stoked. I cannot wait to see it. Cannot wait.
I keep
Oh,
hearing
I-
about this deck, JoJo. I want to see it, and I want to see it in action too. I've been a bystander, kind of listening to this all go down.
Yep. So he says he's the major arcanas are all drawn out. 5 are painted. That's a lot. I mean, I'm sure. I tell you, there's a lot of detail that goes into tarot artistry, and you know, I mean, look at this is the Marchetti signed card that I had that I was telling y'all about. But I mean, you know, here's the Marchetti deck that I use all the time. Many of you know that. But I mean, look at the detail. I don't know, and I know my box is pretty small, but look at the detail here, y'all. It's a lot of detail, and you know, for those artists that really put a lot into it, and you know, it's there's a lot of thought that goes into tarot cards. I mean, you know, like look at this 9 of Cups. If y'all will look at the card that if the cup that this gentleman is holding, there's a fish jumping out of that, and that represents, you know, well, Cups is water, and of course the fish represents Pisces. I mean, there is so much symbolism in not just Marchetti, but you know, a lot of the artists that we look at, right? Okay. Chakra wisdom. Okay.
Does anybody want me to pull a numerology card?
A what now?
Does anybody want me to pull a numerology card for you?
Yes.
For the group.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Okay. See what we get. See what flies out. Oh, it's a hard deck to shuffle. Wait, we got a few. We got number 96, forgiveness. So don't just forgive others, but forgive yourself. Forgiveness is the best thing you can give to yourself. It's the best present. Next one we got is 91, surrender. Surrender to the universe. Give yourself over. I did, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't. So, card number 77, synchronicities. I've been seeing 7s and 8s everywhere on this island, simply because they don't have a lot of license plates. So, this one says spirituality. Get into your own spiritual gift, whatever it is. Find your own spirit within you. Forgive yourself. Surrender. Give into spirit. Okay, it is New Year's Eve, so everybody, a little bit of moderation is always sound advice on New Year's Eve. And that's why I'm sitting in the room talking to you guys instead of letting a guy eat cheese pizza off of me. Saying,
I love it.
I had this offer last night, but you know, moderation and have pride in your own gifts, your own talents, your own self. Pride isn't a bad thing. It helps you move forward. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of what you've accomplished last year and put it forward to next year.
Yes. Absolutely.
I don't have any oracle cards, but believe in yourself. You are enough.
I like that.
Yeah.
I you know, I have a boatload of oracle cards, but you know, my saying that I love so much is remember who you are. Remember who you are.
Oh, and romance angels popped out, new love.
Ooh, Ooh, so focus on new. You got new stuff coming in, collective.
New love can also be love of yourself.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be love of another. It's find
I like
love
that.
within yourself.
That's right. I like that. It's got to start there.
Yep.
It's got to start there. You're absolutely right. Okay, y'all want me to read some? You want me to pull some rebel cards, y'all? I haven't done that in a hot minute. How about some rebel cards? Well, that one flew out. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
sounds good.
Okay, stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. What happened to you, Crystal? Here, I added you back. Okay, there you are.
Here I am. Yeah, I can barely
Oh,
hear.
okay. Okay, wait, where's everybody at? What happened? Oh, that's Crystal Guy. Well, hello. Hello. Oh my God, you're here.
I finally
Yay.
made it.
You got we just did some collective messages. I'm so glad you're here, Crystal. I was like, wait a minute, there's 7 boxes. What's going on here? Oh gosh.
I'm trying to get the volume to work here.
Crystal God, give us a collective message real quick. For you got your cards?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hold on, Jojo. I'm gonna try to do this. Let's see here. It's not working. Hold on. All right.
All right. Give me a collective message. How many we got?
Why is that not working?
Collective message.
There we go. Crystal God reads, she's on Insta, and she does a lot of spreads on Insta.
I'm a sucker for pretty cards.
Me too.
All right, looking for a collective message, please. Oh, we got the Sun card.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one to start for, that's sure. All right. Oh, and the 9 of Pentacles.
Ooh.
Awesome message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So happiness is awesome. We also have financial stability on the table, which is great. All right. And the Strength card. So lots of Leo energy here. So I got the 9 of Pentacles and the Sun card first out. So I think that's really optimistic, especially for the new year coming up. Everybody should be really excited about that. And of course, that's the great way to manifest it. Just stay on top of it. But I also have the 2 of Swords and the 9 of Swords.
Ooh.
Going to be some heartache, maybe, and some getting over some past stuff as well, going into the new year. And then I got the 2 of Wands and the Strength card.
Nice.
So, some planning and, of course, some fortitude, and that will take you as far as you need to go and bring you to that happiness and that stability.
Awesome. Awesome. Yep. Patty, you can see, I follow Crystal Guide on Instagram. One way you can find her, I think it's her thing is just Crystal Guide, but if you have trouble finding her, go to who I follow and you'll see her in that list of folks as well.
Thank you.
So yeah, Crazy Crystal I follow. I don't know who all I follow. I forget. I'm gonna tell you, I follow some folks on Instagram and I don't know who they are. I don't know how they found me. I don't know who they are on here, but undoubtedly they found me here. So I started following them and it's like they post the best stuff. And I don't know who the heck it is, but I'm always like liking it and stuff. But I just wish I knew. Right? I just wish I knew who it was. Like I can't put the person here in the chat with whoever that is posting that stuff over there. And so I don't know who it is, but like it's super cool. And I don't want them to know that I don't know who they are. So I'm like embarrassed to ask. That's pretty bad. Holy up, y'all got 19,000 subscribers. Did y'all see that? Oh my God. 19,000 people. Holy crud.
Awesome, Patty.
That's really awesome.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
You're blowing up.
Thank you. We wouldn't be here if I didn't have a mod squad that backed my butt up. Oh, look who's here. Oh my goodness. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Okay, because like there's gonna be a lot of more Gemini in the room, Gemini energy in the room in a minute. Are y'all ready?
Here comes Jim Drew Jojo.
Yeah. Where you at, Jojo?
Is that
Jojo
Jojo?
in the house. There he is.
It's Jojo.
It's Jojo. Hey, Jojo. Howdy, howdy. What you doing?
I like it. He goes, I'm not scared.
Have
Kid.
you ever met a shy Gemini? Ever, ever, ever? Have you?
I'm shy.
They do
I
not
thought I didn't know
exist.
about this days before.
I didn't know about
Well-
this days before. Crystal, when did we? I told Crystal yesterday, I said, I'm trying to think of something new for New Year's. I can't think of anything. She says, well, why
Last
don't we just
night.
like, yeah, I said something last night. And then today I talked to her and she said, why don't you do something like amateur day? And then the mods came in and I was like, okay. And then I started playing around with the thumbnail and I came up with Mod Squad Invasion. And then I was like, oh, I got it.
Tainted tea and
So
taking her
we
hostage at the
really-
cottage was my
We
idea.
are really still
Oh,
planning
the hostage
this.
was her idea. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
now that
we're really-
now that I'm actually here and you can see me and hear me, trust me, it is a true mod squad because oh my God, am I modest?
And if you don't believe it, just ask him. If you don't believe it, just ask him, right?
Yeah, well, you know, hey, I'm
Right,
just a
Ashley.
mere man, 10 fingers, 12 toes, 3 balls, just like everybody else. I'm a
Just
little
like
worried.
everybody else.
One of them is hanging really like a lot lower, and it's kind of swollen compared to the other two. So I've been a little worried about that.
Do you
Go
want
and
me to
mute.
see if I can
Oh, Jojo.
find a card, Jojo, to help with that? might can find
Yeah,
a
go
card.
ahead.
Let's see here. I don't know. I got the magician card. The magician might could help.
Yeah, well, let's see. I'm represented by the magician, the lovers, and the sun card are apparently my dominant cards as far as the numerology and the way you break it down. It has a lot to do with your birth date and like I'm June 3rd, 1972. By the way, Mama K, sweet mother of Buddha, I cannot. For one, you and I have actually met before.
For real?
Yes, ma'am. In Lincoln, Alabama. You had a little boutique or something over there, or there's an at least I think we have. But apparently there was some kind of clothing boutique or whatever. Did you
That's
not
probably
own
the only
anything
job
like that?
I've not had.
Well, it was called the Enchanted Cottage. That's why I thought it was you.
Whoa, no, not me, not me.
That
Oh
was
yeah,
years
there's a
ago.
store, an Enchanted Cottage store.
There's
I saw it on
business
Facebook
that's
recently.
named Enchanted Cottage too. It really, yeah, I really do.
There's a doppelganger out there.
You're okay, Jim. I really do have this. If I like, I'm manifesting this, but
That's
like
me.
a small little cottage in the woods. In the woods,
Right.
That's where I, in my heart, the Enchanted Cottage really is that way, right? So yeah,
I'm at a big farm.
I
With
like
all my
farms.
own animals and my own plants and my own green thumb.
I
Buy
That means
love
world.
that. I want
I
a
will-
garden. I want goats and chickens, and y'all know I want to bring my horse there, right? So
It does sound like absolute heaven, but that
I got a
means that
school
will
bus
never,
too.
ever take any candy from you, Mama K. I won't do it. No, not if you've got a little No.
You think
That
that
falls
I
under-
got a little too much into the bottle there and my readings were affected, JoJo?
The tainted
I
tea.
know. It maybe. I don't know. Like I said, let's just put it this way. If you've got a little cottage in the woods, and don't get me wrong, you're a dear sweet woman, and you do remind me a lot of my mother. That's why I refuse to call you
Aw.
Auntie Kay. You and my mother would have gotten along well. God love her. I was 13 pounds and 8 ounces when I was born, and she reminded me of that every time.
I bet.
Because I was, almost at every time I saw her. And my mom had this attitude of, it was kind of oh, dear child, you are the reason that Miss Clairol is making money. And every time I'd ask her something, she constantly fixed her bangs. Just, oh, God.
And I do that. I do. It's a bad habit.
Yeah. So, hey, my mom she was a woman with a mean left hook. God love her.
What was
He's,
her
he's calling you out, Karen.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Right? Like we're not already enough in front of
But
the camera.
it is absolutely fabulous to finally, to be seen and heard.
Yeah.
Face to face.
Awesome.
It is fun. It is fun to talk to everybody. It is.
Yeah.
Lisa, somehow you got discombobulated. I don't know what happened, but I added you back just now, Lisa. You should be here now. Where'd she go? I don't know what's going on.
Ooh, I
Probably
have two crystals.
Yeah. I think I got this going on. I don't know.
I have 2 crystals and a JoJo and a U. And then 2 blank spaces. One's
Yeah, we're
buffering.
Well, Ashley's here. She's just got her thing off because her little one is in and out, and so she wanted to do that. And I totally.
Ashley, the tablet. The tablet is working wonderful right now. Some shows are a little bit louder, as you guys may have noticed, but it's working.
Yes, we are, Hellhawk. We are family. And I couldn't think, I didn't want to do anything heavy. I may do some readings later, but I didn't want to do anything heavy. I know it's not that I don't take things seriously here on my channel. Y'all know that. But we do so many tough readings and we deliver messages that are hard to deliver sometimes. And sometimes it's just trying to have a little fun and kick back and, tell people that somebody wants to teach them to play chess and they're going to go bowling with their friends, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, hey, I can tell you, if you come back to Vestavia Hills, Alabama, I can show you a place that does not appreciate a 6-pound overthrow at the bowling alley. Because the police there, they never think it's as funny as you do, ever. And I know you tell, tarot, the way I've been introduced to it, people come into it because of hard times or, it takes some really heart-wrenching things for people to
That's how I got here.
seriously dig deep and go in and say, okay, yeah, things absolutely suck. So now we have to turn to the divine, the universe itself. And that's how I got here. That's how I found you guys. That's precisely why Spirit has kind of guided me to produce this deck, and it will be badass. Oh, y'all are gonna love it.
I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it, JoJo. I know it's
very excited about the deck.
It's going to be absolutely off the chain, and I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, there's a part of me that wants to be a jackass and send out these little extra cards with it that just says JoJo's Big Deck. And that way I can send people a big deck pick.
Do it.
Do it. Did you, JoJo,
Totally. Why not?
Did you see this?
I can barely see it on there.
It's Marchetti's signed card. I ordered the Enco. I haven't even opened it yet. I ordered it. Look, and let me tell you, I haven't even opened this yet. Let me see if I got something here that I can use to open this. I haven't even unsealed it. This came outside the box.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you, my hands are small, so I can't. You know, the 3x5 size decks, I can't shuffle them, right? I
Right.
use like the decks that are the size of like the gilded and all that, right? That's the size decks, and it's like I can't remember the size. I know it when I see it, but I have to check when I order decks to make sure that it's the right size. But I knew when I ordered these that they were too big. I had no fucks to give. I wanted that signed card.
Yeah.
When I was like, even before I hit my teens, I owned a deck, and it had like numerology, the houses. It had all of this stuff all combined. I just can't find it. Like, it's so, I wonder if they just don't sell it anymore, but it told you all about the houses, all about, you know, like more of like a chart deck. Oh, I've never seen anybody use it. I'm so interested.
There was one inside the box too, y'all.
Yeah. Mine will be smaller than that. I mean, it'll be the size of a standard tarot deck. But
Like the gilded size?
yes,
That's
ma'am.
nice.
And it's what I forget the exact dimensions. It's like right at 2 7 or 2 3/4 inches by whatever.
That's the size that I like. The one you're
Right.
that's 2 3/4 by something.
Yeah, and
Is it
so
like
when we
4
put
and a half or something like that? Now,
Yes,
the Golden
ma'am.
Girls deck is a smidge bigger, but it shuffles so easy you can do it. Y'all look.
Oh, and by the way, Betty,
Ooh,
wow.
those are nice. I totally would
Bet-
love to get those.
Rest
Isn't that
in peace,
pretty?
Betty White. God love her.
Yes.
I heard about that today and was just mortified.
Oh, they're
Well,
gorgeous.
when I put these out, I'll start out. My niece and I are starting the company together. The paperwork will be done sometime in mid January to set up the LLC and all that jazz. And then we're gonna put these decks out in series. So, like the first run will be of 100 decks. Period. Those will all be hand signed and numbered, and then after that, we'll do a run of 250, then another run of 500, then another run of 1,000, and so on and so forth. But
Mm-hmm.
my niece is working on an oracle deck,
Oh, really?
right. So she'll come up with all the content for that, and then I love her, but she couldn't draw a stick figure, so I'm gonna have to design those for her. But we'll start out with the tarot deck, then we're putting out an oracle deck, and then I'm putting out 2 sets of actual playing cards as well.
Ah.
Do you,
So
Well, I'm
do you
excited.
have any kind of preview to show us that you could share? Any artwork that you could share with us?
well, there's
Yes, a preview.
kind of. All right.
Like a teaser? Come on, you're just talking about it. I would love to see.
All right. Hang on. I'm gonna use there's a
He
skull
doesn't have
that
his
I'm trying to.
LLC on it yet. His
Oh,
copyright.
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
gonna
I
get
don't.
all paranoid afterward. Don't be
That's
forced into
coming.
it, JoJo.
no,
Yeah,
not at all. Of course not.
Lawyers are pricey. Let's just put it that way. But I mean, I'm trying to build this for not just myself, but and to help everybody out there. But I mean, I've got my niece and her little man, little doodle, and we're gonna, I'm trying to set this up so that it will be a family business that will really take care of people for generations to come.
That's so nice.
Well, I try to be a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. There's a materialistic weasel hiding in here too, so it's not like I don't want to live on the beach and.
I mean, it's a balance. We do, a lot of folks we're fortunate enough to make money doing what we like. I mean, we gotta make a living. See, you have to
Right.
do stuff like that.
I said that on Karen's last live. I said, well, I really love money though. Gotta put that out there. Like, what can I say?
This is this deck.
No shame.
So I ordered 2 of these decks, and look at the full card. Isn't that pretty?
Nice.
Look at this,
Well, I'll tell you
JoJo.
what.
You talked about the magician. Look at the magician. Isn't that gorgeous? Very pretty.
See, I
And there
don't
was
like
Those
another.
are pretty
I got 30
shiny,
signature
Karen. Those are
cards.
pretty
There was one in
shiny.
here too.
Ooh, they are shiny.
What's
that
that?
magician.
What card's
That
that?
magician has way too
One is
much
the
hair.
encore, and one is like the special something. If you go to his Etsy shop on Etsy, you can just do a search and type in, and I hope I say his name right, Ciro Marchetti, and it's CIROMARCHETTI. You type that in the search when you go into Etsy, and it'll take you to his Etsy shop. And if you order one of these two decks from his Etsy, you'll get that with the signature card. And it's $55, but you know what? And I'll never, these are wet. See how big these are? There's no way I could ever do a bridge shuffle. Look, I can't even see.
Right.
And I knew that when I
Can you
ordered
do
them,
it like
they had,
sideways?
Huh?
Could you do it like sideways? Like, you know how some people hold them side by side and just sort of let them
Yeah.
fall into each other?
You know, and I know folks who do that. I saw Rich doing that the other day, and I probably need to learn how to do a side bridge. It's probably not as hard as it looks, but
I always
But I
let them
got-
shuffle and just pop out.
Yeah, I
Mostly.
like it to pop out
but
too. I like
this
jumpers.
I've got
Yeah,
this other
me too.
Marchetti deck that I like a lot, the Grand Lux, but it's too. I can't shuffle it. I like it, but the cards are gorgeous. Like,
It's so
I've
funny
never
that you
seen
say
you
that.
shuffle like I watched you shuffle when you did the Christmas free reads. I was just like, she's like, like that was a crazy.
I was like,
Crazy
"These are pretty,
free
but these are
read
too- I
live.
can't-
Oh my
I can't
gosh.
shuffle these. They're too big. These are gorgeous, and they're brand new. And
Were
I
you
don't know
guys
what
there
to
for
do with
that?
them.
Oh,
But see, they're nice.
I hate it when the cards are pretty, but you can't shuffle them. That sucks.
I know. So they're over here.
The
and I'm
first
trying to
deck I
remember
got
the
was
website.
oversized, and I couldn't hold them either. They were like,
So it's not.
oh my gosh.
Oh wow. I mean, I love them. They're gorgeous, but I just can't.
After so many years
Yeah,
of
where are
working, I've worked in printing and graphics and illustration. I've been drawing cartoons on whatever I could get my hands on since I was 3. And I've spent years working in the printing industry and, knowing different textiles, different glosses, emboss, deboss patterns, packaging patterns, blah, 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 blah. And that's what kind of led me to this, because after the year that I've had and everything that I've been through and the heartbreak that led me to tarot, there was a lady in Columbiana, Alabama, that she was a client of a friend of mine who turned her on to me, and she wanted to produce her own tarot deck. And so my friend Tammy said, all right, you don't want me, you need to go talk to JoJo. So that lady came to me, and she wanted to produce a very small run of her deck, but I knew about tarot reading, but I'd never really I don't know, I never really understood it or never really listened to it. And then when she came to me, she said, well, you need to go on YouTube and start listening to readers and find out exactly what each card means, how they're interpreted, blah, 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 blah. And that's what led me into this. And then after I produced her deck and really started paying attention, it was listening to different tarot readers on YouTube. And when I started putting everything together, figuring out my sun sign, moon sign, Venus, rising sign, all of that, and then listening to the different signs that, and noticing that all of these different readers that were out there were telling my story to me and pissing me off in the process. Not that they were doing anything wrong, it's just what they were reading, and they were telling me some harsh shit. And I was like, fuck, it's real. Okay. So
I'm gonna tell you, it's tough because, as a reader,
That's the 8 of Swords.
yeah, and as a reader, you most of us, myself included, I came to watch Tarot for the same reason that many of us did. I mean, I had a broken heart too, and I was just like you. And I'm gonna tell you, I sat and watched Rich Lopp read and told him to the screen that he was full of shit more times than y'all could ever imagine, because
Right.
I was absolutely convinced that my twin flame Cancer was coming back. He's not a twin flame, it's a catalyst. But anyhow, you know what? I'm not going to go down that rabbit trail. I've had some recent kind of walleye moments about the whole twin flame thing, and I'm going to share all that, but for another time.
I've never had one not come back, but do they last?
Oh, he's come back several times. The catalyst, he never lasts.
Do they last?
I haven't shared this with y'all,
like, I don't know if I could be do a tarot card for. Will they come back? Will they come back? Will they reconcile? You know,
let me tell you,
it's really hard because I feel them so much. I feel that heartbreak so much.
That's hard.
Well, that's a problem.
As an empath.
Even with the heartbreak, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I've been absolutely devastated by my situation. It's you know, and I was all depressed. Just there were days when I could not pick my head up off the pillow, and thank God I had the ability to lay my head on that pillow all day, and sit at home and draw goofy cartoons for people. But I mean, it really was heartbreaking, and I've noticed over time that, well, for one, come on now, it's JoJo. They always come back, baby. And they will.
Like Tyler says, like a bad case of herpes, right?
Right. And
time heals all. Time heals all. We don't realize how strong we are just on our own.
You're right.
And,
you know, a lot of people don't realize that the inner strength that they have. You know, see, I didn't actually enter the tarot realm through heartbreak, but I've just walked the path beside a lot of people who are spiritual my whole entire life. Worked with them, just naturally, just kind of integrated. But you know, I definitely leaned on it in those times for sure. Like the messages, the teachings, the practicings of it, because, you know, time heals all. Just be strong. And the more you hear those positive reinforcing messages and that self-love, get up every day, love yourself, you know, discover who you were before that happened to you again, you know, like it's even as us moms who have kids, then after your kid gets old enough, you're like, you got to rediscover yourself again, like who you were before that and your passions before that. And it, you know, you're ever evolving, right? You just got to kind of keep up with the pace.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, now
I said this, and you
my
guys,
battery's dying, guys. I gotta jump off.
Okay, Ladybug. I love you.
I'll be in the chat. I love you guys.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
But
here's to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers. But I don't even know what I was gonna say. You know, and I said this the other day when I was on my other channel. Now, I don't know if y'all saw the other channel where I've been putting stuff on my community page from the other channel, but I talked about, I first gave my story of basically how I came to start the channel and kind of my path from there to where I am right now the other day. And then, you know, I talked about, I did kind of a follow-up that was like, because I had so many people said, I want to do it. And so I did so you want to start a tarot channel, and it was just kind of things to expect and, you know, things to avoid and that sort of thing. And just advice from that standpoint of, you know, who to listen to, who not to listen to, traps not to get caught in and all that kind of stuff. And interesting. But one of the things that I talked about, you were talking about Rich. And when I first started watching tarot, I was absolutely, where'd you go, JoJo? Are you still here? You just went quiet. But I was absolutely convinced that this Cancer was coming back. I mean, I was convinced. How could he not come back to me? I am all that in a bag of chips. Hey, how come he can't see that, right? But yeah, you know, I paid for several readings through Rich. And bless his heart, he was so compassionate. But you were talking about X-back readings, Jenna. Why did I say Jimmy? Jenna, you were talking about X-back readings. And with every big growth spurt, I get flooded with personal readings, and 90% of them are X-back readings.
Yeah, I know. I believe that because I think, you lean back on that past thinking, it's so hard. Change is hard. Change
And
is
when
hard.
I first
Hold on. If y'all are going to meet
started to
me,
grow,
you have to meet
Oh, what's his name
the
again?
mighty
Gumbo.
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 He looks
This,
so sweet.
sorry, this fat shit steals the show at this is what wakes me up at 4:00 in the morning because there's an imminent famine disaster because he can see the bottom of his food bowl.
Oh.
This particular
that's
Buick with
unacceptable,
claws.
JoJo.
Sorry. Anyway, I just thought I would introduce
He's
him now that
booping
he's
you.
up here. Yeah.
He was booping you.
Yeah.
Hey, Gumbo. He's so cute. But when I first started my channel, X-back readings would trigger me. They would. Now I realized I hadn't fully healed yet, and that was why I was triggered. I used to get real mad, and I wanted to say, "Let them go, let them go. Why are you standing up and rest?" No. And I was projecting. I mean, I was nice to them, but this was my attitude: is, "Oh my God, another X-back reading. Why can't these people let these people go?"
Yeah.
But
Mine's
now I
not much so much the distaste of the X-back. It's more like the empathy, I guess, like
And
the pain of
And
that.
now I don't find myself triggered anymore. And I don't, but I did a lot of work. The one thing that I can say that this channel has done for me as an individual is it has literally, trust and believe. If you get public and you start talking about healing and shadow work and self-love and healing your shit, guess what's going to happen? Universe gonna throw that shit right in your face, man. Every unhealed wound and put it on overdrive. Woo! Probably the first 6-8 months of my existence was just, and I mean, I still do. I think shadow work is a lifelong process, but I don't think we have to live there, But I have healed a ton of stuff since starting this channel because when you do that, it literally just threw it in my face, which was the best thing ever. The other thing that happened was it threw my learning into overdrive. And I literally, there was no Two of Pentacles. There was no opportunity to be in a Two of Pentacles. What do I do? No, I just had to make a decision and move. There was no time, many times along this journey, to think about it. I just had to go and do, and honestly, that's probably good. Because it didn't give me my Gemini time to go up in my head and argue with myself, right? Yeah. So it was good.
Exactly.
It was good that it worked out that way, right?
Well, I know that as far as shadow work, I mean, I've discovered it within the past year, and so I've discovered the way I refer to it is the squeeze, and so. Once I found all of this and really started paying attention and I was into meditation and prayer before, but this kind of focused all of my efforts in because I really was having just an absolutely terrible time. I was really, really hurting. And I figured out that once I started doing shadow work, I mean, and shadow work sucks. Oh, good Lord. I honestly think it would be a more pleasant experience to have either forced prison sex or suck the balls of a dead donkey. But then once you start doing
it's true.
once you start doing it, it kind of overwhelms you because, and I think that's why a lot of people are kind of scared of it because once you start doing it, everything that's unhealed, everything that you've come across in your entire life that you haven't worked on and haven't done, it all hits you at once. And you realize there's this huge backlog of shadow work that you haven't done. And so it's just a matter of can you persevere and get through that, again, what I call the squeeze, because it throws everything at you. And then
It's
as you
intense.
start, right. And so as you start to go through it and finally start to work through things and get, get stuff out of your system, then it becomes a little bit easier. But yeah, when you first start doing it, it's a pain in the ass. I mean, it's still a pain in the ass, but
It is. It's
when it,
necessary, and I mean, you feel
yeah,
better
but
the more you
when
go
you
through
start
things. The
doing
better you
it,
start to feel.
it's not just a pain in the ass. No, it's a 8-foot balsa wood splinter having dildo that just pounds itself in there. Uh,
It's true.
I'm sorry.
Chris,
If
Chris will try and keep a straight face, right?
I think that's what I'm going to be doing over here, is just making faces every time JoJo talks.
Oh my God, I'm just crying.
and
over it
let me
earlier.
apologize for my shyness.
You can't
Yeah, a
say
little
anything
humility over
that
there.
Tyler wouldn't say on his channel. So yeah,
Right.
I
And I
promise
look back,
I do not
and
have
because of
virgin
that,
ears.
because of that shadow work, I've listened to Tyler, and I mean, he is really good. I mean, almost every read that I see of his resonates somehow. But I look back at all of the X's and all of the situations that I've been through, and I can assign the readings that he has by how many H's I'm going to put on the end of bitch, for each particular situation. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a 4-H'er right there. Oh, that bitch. It just, oh. And Tyler, whether he knows it or not, is the emperor in the first deck. And he's got that little side eye,
That's perfect.
Oh yeah. He is the emperor on the first deck. So
And him being an Aries, that's perfect.
yeah, and I'm still debating on whether or not to actually put the word bitch on there with extra H's. My niece and I are kind of at odds over that. We'll have
Extra
more
B's,
discussions
extra
tomorrow.
B's.
Or you could, you could spell it like BISH or BIOTCH or something like that, right?
It doesn't matter really how I spell it. I've looked the universe dead in the eye, and it looked back, and I've pretty much figured out that while I'm still sitting here for this particular set of 72 springs, summers, winters, and falls on average, that while I'm here, they're not going to take away my birthday. Ain't happening. They just won't. They can threaten it, but it's a daunting task to start all this, and I've been truly, I feel like I've been violently shoved into the 5D from the 3D over the past year, and quite violently. But now, waking up, I mean, I look around at my life, and I'm blessed. I'm got plenty of income, plenty of skills, devilishly handsome, and modest as fuck. So there's so many good things that are happening because of it, and it's one of those things that I just felt compelled to do after after I learned it. So it's and you guys are now my soul family, and oh, you poor bastards are stuck with me now. Oh, oh, that's right, lasses. You're just fucked. Each and every one of you. Now you've got to serve JoJo time.
What you said completely resonates with my own experiences, and even now, and the way that it has, it's different for different people, but I think our experiences are similar because, it's like, okay, you're like me, you know what it feels like, you know the routine, you know when you're about to have to do some shadow work, you know whenever the divine grabs you by the balls and sits your ass down. I mean, is that how it feels? Okay, because that's how it is to me. And it's like, you're walking along in your house or whatever, or driving down the road or doing whatever, and you're sitting there, and man, that divine energy, and it's a spirit guide for me. Okay, sit your ass down. That's how it feels. We're gonna have a little chat, Karen. Yeah, and then you can work through this. You're gonna look in the mirror. I'm gonna show you some things about you that you might not
Right.
want. And it's
And I can
my
tell you're not
response.
lying either, because they're grabbing you by the balls, and that's part of the reason why you remind me of my mom, because I know you got balls. My mom had balls, and
Yeah. So
yeah,
Karen, is there something you're not telling us?
I'm a balanced empress with my divine masculine and divine feminine energies. But for real, it feels like that, and I know better than to fight it. I have fought it and I have paid the price, so I know not to go down that path. When that hits, you sit your ass down and you listen. Because if you don't trust and believe, you got a tower that you're begging for. So I will sit down, and my response is, I love my spirit guide, and she loves me. And I will sit down and I will go, again? Really? Now? I mean, the timing sucks. Come on, now? And she's like, now. And that's how it rolls. And it goes from there. But you know good and damn well not to fight it, because you're asking for it. If you go against when that divine tells you to sit your ass down and calls you out, you're begging for a tower. You are absolutely begging for a tower. And I know, luckily, because that's how I brought towers in my life so many times.
in my experience, I had a tower. I've been on a medication for about 10 years that was, unfortunately, because of the greed of insurance companies, has been the blood tests I was getting for it were the blood lab was not testing for the proper medication. But this was a mood stabilizing medication. And who would think that a Gemini would need mood stabilization?
Who would think?
Yeah.
I think we were born bipolar, JoJo, just saying.
Exactly. And so, I really had a hard time with it. Ended up having to have surgery on my pancreas and all this other stuff. And it messed me up. And because of that, I ended up, just chemically imbalanced. And I ended up going off on some people that, they kind of deserved it, but they didn't deserve the ferociousness of, the mighty Joe. So I tried to apologize, and I tried to step back, and that was the big universal wake-up call, and it caused this mass exodus of people in my life. And that's, again, what led me into depression. And then almost as soon as that happened, draw a tarot deck that got plopped into my lap. And so it was kind of like the universe going, hey, come here, we got something for you to do, you fat fuck. And I was like, all right.
Oh my God.
So I started, and that's when I paid attention to it. And when I woke up to everything and kind of looked around, and when I started doing everything, it hurt and it was painful, and there was stuff about myself I had to change. Not a lot. There was a lot. Don't kid yourself. But now I look back at all those things as kind of a true blessing, a gift. And after coming into everything, meeting you guys, meeting this new, soul family, and all these people that I love and care about, there's Frankie down in Florida, and
she's a sweetheart.
She is. She's awesome. And then there's just so many folks that I've met online and through tarot, and the lessons that I've learned for myself have all kind of, this is where the universe just said, all right, you've been imprinting and drawing, weird pictures for people for years, and you've already got the psychological background, because being a graphic artist, you have to you have to ask questions and dig these images out of people's heads by asking them questions and getting them to verbally describe the image that they're seeing in their head, and then somehow turn that into a picture. Which is one thing to see it in your own mind and draw it on a piece of paper or a canvas or a computer screen, but to get it out of somebody else's head and do that is there's a reason I was a heavy drinker for a long time. But now that I'm on my path and I see what's going on, it's like the universe just sort of handed me a gift and said, okay, you know everything you need to know about artwork, drawing, illustration, blah, blah, blah. You know everything that you need to know about printing and how to produce this stuff, how to produce the packaging, how to produce the booklets, what to type out. You're enough of a smartass and absolutely brilliant at
You're seeing
this
your
crap.
life path unfold, your
Right,
purpose.
and all of these different skills that I learned all through my, glorious 49 and a half years. And I know I only look 22.
Sometimes
but
it
yes,
takes
I
a
got
while.
age. Yeah.
Right, Karen?
But
Oh my gosh.
all of it
I'm
came
57.
up and just said, here, go.
Wow.
And I've never felt more sure of anything in my life than when I started doing this. And it was after one of Frankie's reads, as a matter of fact. She was still doing, at the end of each sign, she would say, okay, ask your question, and you would get an answer whether it was yes or no. And she would ask two questions. She would allow you to ask two questions. And she would go, okay, well, this question, it's a yes, but you have to be patient. And the temperance card. Fuck the
A
temperance
fate
card.
worse than death to a Gemini is to have to be patient.
The temperance card can just.
I think that's a big thing in life, that temperance card. I think that's a big thing. I think we think that, everything's going to happen like boom tomorrow, and not necessarily. Like look at Karen. I mean, she's reading cards at 57 and you can tell she was meant to do this.
Right.
So, I mean, that's 57. So it took a long time for all of her life lessons and experience to come together, and that makes her one of the best readers.
Aww.
And just successful and helping so many people. That
Right.
whole life. So she walked that whole life going, I don't know. I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm going here, I'm going there, and she ended up where she sort of ended up. Not to say that's the end all be all either. She's still going.
Right.
It's the
Right?
first time
So
in my
that's why.
life that I have felt.
So that's why I'm saying, JoJo, keep going, keep drawing. You get there.
Oh.
That deck's probably not the end. You keep
Probably
going,
not.
going.
No.
I mean, I have high anxiety too. So you just show up is like.
Yeah, right now I have eight. There are 8
Keep
different
going.
tarot deck versions plotted out so far.
Yes, Ashley.
I mean that's
Love you,
years
love you,
worth
love
of
you.
work. But I can tell you
Love
that
that.
I identify with Mama K or Auntie K because of that Gemini thing. And I can tell you that for a Gemini, if temperance were personified in a card, I would walk up to temperance and tell it to kiss the blackest part of my ass. Just stuck on it until your head caves in. Patience.
And the Seven of Pentacles can do the same thing.
Exactly. It's patience. What is this patience you speak of? I'm going to give you some patience, all right? We might not spell it the same way, but I'm going to give you some patience.
JoJo, it sounds like it, really does sound like you're on the right path. I'm really interested to see your deck too, like coming together.
It's coming together right now.
Because that's passion. That's passion. And when you're passionate, all things come together.
I don't put anything out with my name on it that is, if it's not up to my standard, then
Yeah.
it doesn't get my name and it doesn't go out. And that,
I've seen,
you know, people
I've
say
seen
all,
you in chats go, oh, I'm inspired about this, and this is inspiring me. And I'm
Right.
like, oh, you're just getting
Well,
it,
it's
just
one of
so
those-
curious. So you've got
it's
an
one of those
audience
things.
there.
If you have people say all the time, I mean, like I said, I've been drawing since I was a little kid. My parents had me, and I was a purse or a coat. I mean, I was that moment's fashion to have a kid, and then they just kind of stuck me in the corner and went and did their own thing. And of course, being one of God's own prototypes, never meant for mass production, they had me cut the tubes. You know, they didn't tie them, they cut them, and they took that mold, burn it, smashed the ashes up, separated it into 8 different pieces, put it on all 8 different corners of the earth, and good luck finding those because the earth's round, not flat. And I just, everything that I was meant to be, everything that I was meant to do, all of these people have come forward and said, oh, well, you know, JoJo, you've got such a God-given talent, and I refuse to believe that. It's not a God-given talent. What I have is a God-given passion, because anybody can draw, anybody can paint, anybody can sit down and practice a discipline enough and make themselves good at it. Do you have the passion, the love, the desire to sit there and actually do it? That is God-given, and the talent itself can come from within anyone. And
I don't know.
yeah,
JoJo.
exactly.
JoJo, look here, and I, but like, okay, I'm gonna draw the Emperor for you. Okay, this is my version of the Emperor in the chair.
Not everybody can draw the Emperor, especially not Tyler the Emperor. I want to see that.
That's
Oh my.
JoJo, you can draw.
I tell you what, if y'all want to see some of the
Okay, that looks like it's sitting
give
on
me
a
just
toilet.
a second. I'll give you just a small sampling of what's to come. So give me just a minute. Y'all can hang out with Gumbo for a second and chat amongst yourselves, girls. And I'll go get some stuff, and I'll give you just a small sample of what's to come. I'll be right back. By the way, to Sally Slaughter, number 44 in the Tragic City Rollers, God rest her soul. This is why I drink Jameson every New Year's Eve for Sally Slaughter. She was a brilliant woman and one hell of a roller derby skater.
You know what we need to do, JoJo? Where's my line? We need to toast Betty White. Ready?
No. Indeed.
Everybody, to Betty White, a lady who walked the earth with style and grace and beauty inside and out.
Yes, she did.
She gave us many laughs. She inspired us to do more and be more and dream. May you rest in peace, Betty.
May she rest in peace, definitely. And hey, while we're toasting, since it is New Year's Eve, I'll give you the best toast you've ever heard. Are y'all ready for this?
Yes.
Everybody get your drinks together and brace yourselves, because you're about to hear something fantastic.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Happy New Year's, everybody. Ung ling ting bawa lo li la lo la doma si ma lai na pa rat chip bat chip dirty old twat 69 assholes siding and nod. Hooray lizard shit, fuck, hooray George, War Eagle, or Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, I'm gonna go grab this stuff, and like I said, I'll show you a small sample, and I'll be back in just a second.
I think that's the craziest years I will ever be a part of.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Girl.
Yeah.
The only way to describe how I feel now as compared to how I felt when I was working in accounting, work was work. It was drudgery. It was what I had to do to earn an income.
I loved my job. I loved my job.
Did you remember me? Did you remember me saying that I was in accounting as well, Karen?
Yes, I do. And I was like, whoa, that girl's crazy.
Now that's funny because I do bookkeeping.
Oh no.
But I don't like it. No, I don't like anything to do with stress and government. I hate it. But I did like, I loved my job. I was one who loved my job. I built houses from the ground up, construction, concrete, clearing trees, loved my job. So I'm one that I guess I just got lucky because I know a lot of people didn't like what they did. But I mean, I don't do it now because I'm a mom, but loved my job, got lucky. You know, never had a job that I hated or, you know, when I was younger, for sure, went through a ton of jobs, but never lasted long. But I loved building, so I got really lucky.
Well,
I couldn't do office, though. The bookkeeping that I still do because I have my daughter, I just detest it. I'm a year behind.
let me tell you, I had the easiest, and I'm not a tax accountant by trade, but I had the easiest tax return that you can imagine. It literally took me 10 minutes to do it, but I would keep extending it until I couldn't extend it anymore. And it would literally be only a 10-minute easy peasy job, but I just hated it that much. And I'm like, if I'm not going to get paid to do this, I'm not going to do it before I have to. Now it's weird because my channel doing tarot is like, yes, it's work and it's very in my opinion, you can do a channel one of two ways. You can cruise in here and pull some cards, or you can do energy work and grow, and that's the path that the universe has me on warp speed right now, and that's cool. I'm good with it. It requires a lot of work, but and you know, I feel like this. I've got to be fresh energetically to really be able to bring meaningful messages on my channel and certainly in personal readings. But so it is work, but it doesn't feel like work. Does that make sense?
Yeah, my job, like that I did for 15 years, never felt like work to me.
See?
I loved it. Love chatting to all my customers. Like they were like, you know, my great friends. You know, after work we would sit down and break bread.
See?
So, and then at the end of the day, I'd have this like huge creation to look at. Oh my God, I was up there. I did that. That's beautiful. Or like, you know, give my opinion on how it should look aesthetically. So yeah, I loved it. I asked a question one time. I go, do I see myself going back to that? You know, because who knows? You know, with her, I kind of want to be a stay-at-home mom, although might not be able to. We'll see how the cookie crumbles this year, but
And
I'm asking for
you
it.
have just the one, right? Just the one daughter.
Just the one. Do everything on my own. No family around me, just me. Yeah,
Man.
I love it
I know
though.
about that too.
Hey, if you're
I
happy.
do, yeah.
Do you have
I'm totally on my own. I have my sister-in-law. She lives in town with my parents, and she's always like, "Oh, it'd be so nice to just have some time to myself." And I'm going, "The kids are at the grandparents every day. Like, you're lucky, girl. Like,
Oh,
you
wow.
don't know on your own."
right?
I mean, on my own. Like, I got a tablet for moments like these. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have another person.
Do you have kids, Crystal?
I do. I have two boys, but they're teenagers now, so I do get a little more time to myself, and I don't have to watch them like a hawk.
Yeah.
But yeah, the job thing, I'm just like, it's too monotonous. I'm really getting sick of it.
is.
And my, like, you know, putting up with people, people that are unhealed, people that don't care and don't look in the mirror very often. Those kinds of things are really starting to,
Right.
they
Yeah,
wear after a while.
I've been in
I
hermit
don't
mode
think
for like a
if I
year and
went
a half.
back to the regular working world, I don't think I could make it. I don't think I could do it. I would probably just, you know, go off on people and say, well, you're projecting, you're triggered, and you need to heal.
I find it really hard right now because I am of a small percentage of people, so I find it really difficult right now.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Oh,
you
with
know,
everything
I
that's
used to
going
be
on,
that
you mean?
Gemini
Yeah.
that stayed in the roads, but I have gotten used to working out of my home. I kind of like my cozy little nest. I kind of like being here at the house, And I hate it when I have to go up to the store to get gas or go do this or that or the other, go grab milk. I'm like, I do not want to go anywhere. Not like
Yeah.
my car will go for 3-4 days without even being cranked.
Yeah. Me kind of too. I always try and get my daughter out. So even though I don't care, like I can hermit away but I try and get her out. So I keep up with the passions and the outings, and even if we just go for a walk
and when
or
she's
like,
here,
yeah.
because she's here, I have her 50-50 with her dad. When she's here, I'll go more. You know, I'll
Yeah.
get in the road and go more because
If it were just me, I am totally good with my own company.
But I will say this, my little Taurus and her love affair with the pillow, she's completely, it's literally, so many times I'll be like, baby, let's go somewhere. And she's like, I just want to stay here and chill and watch Netflix. For her, chill and Netflix has a whole different meaning from the traditional word, right?
Jayla's cousin from her dad's side is like that. She's a Libra like me, and she can just sleep. That girl, she can sleep, homebody it up. Oh my God, are you a Libra? Right. Yeah, because I like to get out once in a while for sure. Maybe that's the Leo rising in me or something.
Maybe so.
Get me out of my shell.
Frankie's,
so you're a Leo rising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what got me on here.
Sorry, I'm back now.
Okay, what's your burning? You're burning Palo Santo, or you're burning some weed?
Yeah.
Is he smoking something, or?
I'm burning Palo Santo and a couple other things, you know.
As an air
A couple
sign,
other
my biggest
thing.
struggle was learning.
My special blend of 11 herbs and spices. Fuck off. All right.
The Gorilla Glue that you mentioned the other day? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, let me tell you, that Gorilla Glue number 4.
I'm not a Virgo, but Virgos are my closest friends.
I'm a Virgo rising.
Friends.
Indica means into couch, and Gorilla Glue number 4 is called that because it will glue your ass to the couch.
I love
just make sure you. If
get in
you
here,
have,
crazy Chris. I'll get back in here.
If you've got your Doritos and snacks and cigarettes, whatever you need within arm's length, you're good. All right, Frankie's card is going to be the death card. She's a Scorpio.
She's a Scorpio.
She wanted, right. So she really wanted the death card. All right. So I'm going to include, now y'all, in a way, y'all have already seen a preview of this because it's the same skull that was in some other pieces of mine, but this, hang on, let me see.
Oh, we're getting our preview.
Right.
Yes.
Oh my God, look at that.
Oh,
look at the rose. That is beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that skull is going into the death card because this skull is where it all started.
What you got? That's beautiful.
Right. But that's just one piece of that card.
Ooh.
So that one's going to be split up into several different things.
That's
and then you got
gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's amazing, Jojo.
The King of Cups is going to be based off of one of my favorite comedians of all time, a gentleman named Red Fox. And if you ever saw Sanford and Son, you remember how he used to call out for Elizabeth all the damn time. And I found this picture of Red Fox when he used to perform stand-up live in Brooklyn. And he was in front of this crowd when they took a picture of him. And I always associated this picture of him with what would happen if Fred Sanford finally actually had that heart attack, passed away, got to heaven, and then there was Elizabeth, and he finally saw Elizabeth again. Because you know what kind of a smartass he was on the show. But when he finally gets there, that is the King of Cups. So this will be the King of Cups. And this is going to be hard to show because it's a pretty large painting. Let's see.
Hey, back.
I don't know if you guys can get my.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. Awesome.
That's his look when he sees her.
Right. When Fred Sanford finally sees Elizabeth again and he's got this look of pure joy on his face, that is the King of Cups.
Nice. You're amazing. That was
is
so
beautiful.
talented. Seriously.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
really good. That's
Welcome
No, I
really good.
appreciate it.
back.
I knew
How you
all of
doing,
those years
Beck?
of goofing off in the back of algebra class was going to pay off somehow.
Pretty good. I'm in a parking lot of an ocean place somewhere.
Oh
I'm
dear.
glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Beck. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Beck,
Beck is in the
this is.
house.
Hi.
How do you do, dear? This is JoJo. That's right.
Oh, it's okay. There you go.
JJ
Sorry,
the
I'm
Gemini
in a.
Crystal Guide. Ashley is here
Where's
on
Crystal?
audio only. And then
I'm
Jenna
in
is
the.
here.
I keep
So,
getting in
and
the dark
Crystal
and then
was
in
here.
light.
Crazy Crystal was here earlier. And
Yeah. I keep getting. Like I had to go. There was a bar place. I'm by the ocean. I don't live by the ocean. I live by the mountains. So I'm kind of out of my oriented. Like I'm here, but I'm me. It's hard to see. It's dark. I live in Oregon.
okay.
Don't
I'm by
worry
the
about it,
ocean.
dear. I'm out of my element too. I'm live now, so I have to be polite.
But
and
I'm
normal.
me. You got nothing
Yeah.
to prove,
I'm
Nick.
Earth, so I'm Earth
Oh
element.
my.
So I'm still
And
here in my element.
Lisa Duck was here earlier. She's over in the chat. I think Crazy Crystal still is in the chat too.
I gotta
Yeah.
get cards before I can try reading.
Yeah, Crazy
I
Crystal
have oracle
said,
cards, but not tarot cards.
Crazy Crystal said, hi back. Debbie says,
Aw.
hi
We tell her
back.
hi.
Rosie says,
Oh,
hi
they can see
back.
us. Okay, hi people.
Hi.
It's sad. Sitting here like this, I can only do this way, but I can't actually see YouTube or the chat by doing this.
I know. I can only see a couple of us.
I
can only
couldn't figure out how
imagine.
to chat. I had to turn my phone on to get to chat. I was trying
This
it
is on
out, right? For the
StreamYard.
first time.
Hey guys.
Yeah, because normally I have Zoom. Like I have a Zoom room where I can have like up to 40 people. It scares me, but like for work I have to have some Zoom people. So yeah, this seems kind of like that, but it's kind of cool. I like it.
I'll never mind. I've been a painter and illustrator. That's right, an amazing DJ, radio host. And when I say amazing, I mean it. And there they called me Reverend Joe. That's right. This is Reverend Joe only on ragradio.com.
Wow.
My brother was a DJ.
There's another calling JoJo. You could have
Yeah.
a podcast like
Yeah,
sound like
like I said,
That was the
I did
radio
a
voice right
show.
there for sure.
When I
Yeah,
was
I did a
pretending
radio
to be
show for 2
crazy,
years.
when I was pretending to be crazy, I forgot. I had me some New Year's props.
So it's 19,
And I
20,
forgot
21,
to be crazy that way, but yeah,
It's
I
only
got it at
9,
Wally World earlier.
8, 9, 10,
Good
11. Oh
Lord.
man, it's like 4 hours.
Mama K, you play your cards right. That could be used as a sex toy. That thing looked dangerous right there.
Man, you know what? Hey.
See? Oh, I'm going to smoke a turd in purgatory for that one.
Were you pretending, Karen?
Was I pretending? No, it was not hard. No, it was pretty natural. Yeah, it's pretty normal. Well, where I got the idea for the crazy reads, there is this guy, and I could not begin to tell you what his channel name is on TikTok, and he did a reading, and he had the Knight of Wands, and I think he had the 6 or 7 or 8 of Wands or whatever, and he said, and the Fool card, and he said, look at here. There's this fool coming after you on a horse, and he's got a stick. He's going to hit you, so you need to get bigger sticks. And he was like being funny and stuff. So that's where I got the idea for the crazy readings, right? You missed that earlier, Crystal Guy, but God, it was funny. We had a good time. I did some crazy ass readings that were off the chain.
I'll have to go back and watch.
Yeah, okay, one of my cards that I used was this Knight of Wands, and I told people, this is the Knight of Wands in Edgar Allan Poe. You may have that date, but anyway, I said, all right, so listen here. A gorilla's going to break in your house and beat you with a candlestick, so you need to, and I told, this is the Ace of Pentacles in the Edgar Allan Poe.
Good God.
I told everybody they had fun.
I got to go rewatch it myself.
So, yeah, we had fun. We had fun with
Sweet
that.
mare, that's almost going Beowulf with it. I mean, rip your arm off and beat you with the bloody end of it. Just
I
a
know.
whole shit.
This, I'm gonna tell you, you want to know a tarot deck that is interesting? Is this Edgar Allan Poe deck? You know,
Right.
I started. This deck is deep.
I
It is
love
dark.
Edgar Allan Poe.
He's
Mhm.
one of my two favorite poets. But I'm gonna tell you what, this deck is dark.
Mine too.
Let me show you the Four of Wands. Now, y'all know traditionally the Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It can speak to home and family and marriage, and the 1111 card. Y'all look at the Four of Wands in the Edgar Allan Poe deck. What does that look like to you?
The grave
It's dark.
or a
ain't it?
Oh my.
Viking burial.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't look like the regular 4 of Wands.
There's one, I still don't know the name.
Somebody's
of
Snow
the-
White's waiting for a kiss.
Right.
There's-
Look at
Yeah,
That's what I
Sleeping
you want to
Beauty.
talk dark.
Who
Look at the
Edgar
Four of
Allan Poe.
Swords. Look at the Four of Swords. Look at the knife behind her and her laying there bloody. Look at the Four of Swords.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
those.
Talk about having a damn knife. She checked out permanently. She was done. This is
I've just decided to mix all of those things. Like I know for the Three of Swords, the way that I'm doing it, and because that one has huge significance because it's how I found tarot. But I'm going to do it in a more traditional sense. But it'll be an actual anatomically correct human heart with three swords through it, but the heart itself will be green, but that thing is going to be gushing red blood everywhere. But the heart
oh my goodness. See,
will
that's
be green
perfect.
and glowing, bright light out of the center of it. And it's those kind of seeing all of those kinds of different types of artwork on the decks and how people interpret it by artwork and read that intuitively that's what gave me the idea to go, you know what, I've got to produce my own tarot deck.
I'm
And
gonna tell you, you could, and Crystal Guide, your reader, you could take one card and you could probably talk about that one card for an hour and the different types
oh
of
yeah, easily.
just one card. So it's hard because, and so much of that I wanted to show you this. Have you seen this in this deck? This is the Edgar Allan Poe Three of Swords. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I can. Wow.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
dark. Crystal, I'll show you something funny. You missed this. I can't remember which sign, but this is the King of Wands. And look, this is in the Edgar Allan Poe deck, but you see how it's pictured, right? Which of course, fire energy. So what my message was that the barn was burning down, but if it would burn down, they need to get the hay out of the barn because that's going to spontaneously combust. And they're going to have to be running out there grabbing their horses to get out of the barn, or else the barn's going to burn down. So your warning is to go get the hay out of the barn and you probably don't know this about horses, but hay is very, very flammable. And it actually is very dangerous to keep in the
it
barn
is.
that you keep animals in. But anyway, that was my message for that card. So that's the kind of readings we actually did tonight. It was nuts, but yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
I'll
there-
definitely have to
there's
go back and watch.
There are definitely some truly beautiful decks out there. There's one that I do not know the name of it or what the deck itself is, but it has got some awfully twisted imagery. It's very kind of I don't know, postmodern. It's got all of these strange little creatures and like there's one of a guy he's got a horse skull for a face, and he's stepping on another little person with a horse skull. But it's got some twisted imagery for each one of the different cards. And I've seen it. I still have yet to hear a reader actually say the name of that deck. But I want to find out whatever it is, and I'd love to get a copy of that one. And all of the different pieces that I'll be doing are going to be put up. The original, the people that I put in the cards are going to actually receive that painting. So, like Frankie will get the death card painting, which will include that skull. That skull will be included in it, but it won't be on the actual painting.
Wow.
And then,
She's
but
gonna
there's,
flip.
oh, she will. Everything on her that can be erect will be. And for a Scorpio, that's gotta hurt.
Scorpios. I tell you what I did. I laugh because I struggle with water signs being it's a struggle for air signs. And damned if I don't always end up dating a Scorpio every fucking time, or a Cancer one. And not that I don't like them, but it's just hard because we communicate so differently. And so I made it my, I'm not dating anybody right now, but I made it my challenge to try to develop an understanding of the way they think. And I think I've gotten better. I'm not, I don't necessarily say I want to marry a water sign, but I think I've gotten a better understanding of why Scorpios come across so aloof, and why Cancers can come across pouty, and all this kind of stuff. And Pisces seem like, they're out of it and all this kind of stuff. They're not. They're just thinking differently.
Pouty Cancers? Come on.
Huh?
No, I mean, I've got, Venus in Cancer, and then the woman that broke my heart, who I feel certain does not give a flying fuck about me this evening. She's Scorpio and Venus and Capricorn Sun. And then, I've got Gemini Sun, Capricorn Rising, Pisces Moon, and Cancer and Venus. And it's just, Scorpios are... The girl that broke my heart, I've actually kind of forgiven her to a certain degree. Because I know her, I have known her for 35 years. I know what she's been through, so I can kind of forgive some of it. But then there's the other side of it, which I found through tarot, is the fact that, good God, that woman was just built to break hearts. She just, every planetary sign and alignment, she is just, God love her. She's just, she's beautiful, she's wonderful, but damn it, Scorpios can sting, and they do. So, if I end up doing another podcast or another radio show, now I'm not a reader, I can sense things intuitively. I've got several tarot decks, and I can pick up on things, but I don't really consider myself a talented reader of any kind. But if I do that again, it'll be based around this, and so I'll end up having readers on there to, either do readings for people or explain tarot to certain people, because I knew enough about my own zodiac sign to know who I was as a Gemini sun sign before, and I knew enough about meditation and spirituality to find comfort and relaxation in that. But as I found tarot and really began to understand how to read the signs and what placements and where it goes and yada yada yada, that would be one of the biggest ways that I can give back, besides making a tarot deck or painting or putting stuff out there. Plus my Gemini, squirrel brain, will
Right.
eventually, profit from this or make a living from this, and stop having to extract images from the brains of others and just pull stuff from my own sickly brain. Yes.
Well, my Venus is in Cancer too.
Yeah.
But I still have that Gemini exterior.
Yeah, well, and that's where you and I are a lot alike, because it's all right, we're soft and gushy on the inside, but adding to that crab armor on the outside is, this air sign. And then
just
like I
has
said,
no fucks to give.
Oh my, I didn't want to bring it up. I really didn't. But yeah, we can be a little cold.
Oh yeah.
Brutally cold. I think that's why I ended up losing so many people out of my life this year, because when I did finally blow up and lose, I mean, I experienced at the beginning of 2021, I experienced a version of brain vomit that was absolutely brutal and cold. I mean, I said what I had to say to 50 people, and alienated a good chunk of Jefferson County, Alabama.
Right.
Oops. But then again, none of them will. Nobody will accept that as a medical condition. I don't even remember doing it actually. I did that. I turned everything in my pantry over here upside down. Literally, I took everything in the pantry and turned it upside down. I reorganized all my paint supplies. I rearranged my bed sheets. I cut up my bank card, my credit cards. Luckily, didn't spend anything. And there's about a 9.5 hour chunk of time that I do not remember. And I've thought to myself for the longest time that it was such a horrible event, and it was bad. But now I consider it to be divine intervention. It just, between COVID hitting the planet and everything that was going on in my life, everything I'd learned up to this point in my life, and then all the stresses and anxieties and everything that I had, this chemical imbalance that really messed me up. And I do plan to, my doctors and lawyers are going after Alabama state law because of this, because there's too many people out there that are getting shunned, put out on the street. They end up either committing suicide or end up in prison or end up in mental institutions because of the greed of insurance companies to not allow doctors to test for this drug in your system properly. And it's overly prescribed. And I'm one of the lucky smidgen of people that got to come back and say, yes, now I'm perfectly sane. But there are a lot of people that don't come back. There are a lot of people out there that end up being lost souls and completely abandoned by their families and loved ones. And it's an absolute tragedy what's going on with that. But that divine intervention and that blow up and everything that happened is again what led me to
where you are.
This to you guys. And if I hadn't have found that, and I hadn't have found you guys, I might not be here. I might be drinking this bottle for all the wrong reasons instead of the right ones.
I think we all have earth angels of our own that are just everyday people.
Well, luckily, this year is the year, 2022 is going to be the year that I get to turn from the King of Swords or the King of Pentacles or the King of Cups and being Cancer and Venus, as you well know, Mama Kay. Oh, we are lovey-dovey sons of bitches. And then, the Pisces moon emotions, everything that encompasses that. So when I turn from that King of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Wands. Oh, yeah. King of Wands, baby. When I take all of those things and wrap them up and then do finally turn this into my empire and become emperor, and I will, I feel like I've been on a very blessed journey so far, even though there have been some very tough obstacles to overcome. And so this is the only way that I can think to give back, is to produce something that light workers can use to truly help people, heal people. And I figure in my lifetime, it'll help millions. And then long after I'm gone, it'll help billions. And hopefully it'll remain much in the way that Rider Waite does and last for all those years. I mean, I want it to provide for my descendants, you know, my family, financially, of course, but I also want it to, my main purpose is I was built to do this. I was born to do this. And it took all of these 49 and a half years to get here so that now I know this is what I have to do.
Do you have kids, JoJo?
Besides just being drop dead gorgeous and a complete smartass and a little bit extra.
Well, he is a good. Of course he's extra, right? We are.
Do you have kids, JoJo?
No, I am one of God's own prototypes, never meant for mass production of any kind. I found out early on in my first marriage that no, I am not able to reproduce, and it made me mad for a long time. And well, it made me mad for a long time because I think of all the money I spent on condoms in college. Jeez. I mean,
oh my God!
If I'd have known that,
I have to say thank you to Crazy Crystal for her comment, because that was so nice to hear that something resonated. I know, like, as a new reader, to just know, because when you're sending out messages, like, you sort of get these ideas in your head and you put them out there, and it's always great to hear that it's actually hitting. So thank you very much.
I understand what you said, Crystal God. And you may remember I commented on your air sign reading the other day. Was it what day? What I'm gonna tell you. I don't know what day it was. But there was an air sign reading you did, and I thought, I feel called out. But like in a good way. It was a good reading, but I just remember thinking, and I commented on there, I said, have you been following me? And you were
that
like,
was really
wow.
funny.
But yeah, your readings are ratings for a reader, and you're going to understand this if you don't already. Readings will resonate to a reader in two different ways. If you're a reader, they will resonate, and it may not be your story, but you will understand and feel energetically and know that reader is hitting someone. Does that make sense? You will get to a point where. And then there's the other kind of resonate where, oh my God, that's my story. This resonates. You know, the traditional, where it resonates.
And then the shivers that go with that.
Right, where it resonates with you personally. But that one hit me, and I can't even remember. I remember that it was talking about needing to rest and stay balanced, and that's,
Yeah. Well, I'm
glad. And you may need to rest, Mama Kay. I mean, so lay off the cocaine and
you're asking a lot here.
stay out of the strip club.
Who are you talking about?
One thing that a Gemini does not need is speed. Okay, just saying. Right?
Yeah, tell me about it. I didn't need it, and my wallet didn't need it either. Let me tell you, you hadn't really lived until you done a couple of lines off a stripper's ass, and
I think I'm okay on that, JoJo. I think I'm okay.
I know you guys are okay with it, but I've already been there, damn it.
I'm all right without experiencing that. Yeah.
When I tell these little stories in the chat and everybody's like, oh, well, there's JoJo just being, JoJo monkey shine boy or whatever. No, I've really lived this shit. I've got stories written down upstairs that you wouldn't believe. I really did get kicked. Okay, Mama K here, Auntie K, knows where Sammy's is in Birmingham, the strip club.
Sure do.
I got kicked out of there. I got kicked out of that strip club for singing the damn Jello theme song. Watch it wiggle, yeah, see it jiggle. And I started singing that. The strippers started singing along, and then all of these other people started singing along. The next thing I know, I got a 300-pound bouncer hitting me on the shoulder going, excuse me, sir, you're causing a ruckus.
My girl is singing a song, and she's saying, open your heart and make way for you and me.
That's so sweet.
Isn't that cute? I don't know if you can
That's
hear.
precious.
But she just sings whatever all the time.
It's a very good
Now-
song I'm singing, she says.
Now, why has Crazy Crystal gone in and
No one
played
ever said
grammar
anything.
police here? Did you not know that some of us are just speaking things into
I
it
don't
and
know,
that
but I have a
Oh.
confession to make.
And Leather and Lace, I
Crystal-
have to apologize deeply. I love you. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
That was not meant to happen.
That was, you know what?
promise.
It was okay. It happened. But I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm having a Gemini brain moment here. Oh, I have a
Sorry.
I
confession
feel
to make.
triggered. If you say anything about Sloppy Joes, I'm gonna get mad.
Sloppy Joes. Well,
yeah, because that's another triggering
Okay,
phrase
that
of
was
mine.
random. Don't make her forget.
Go ahead.
Don't make her
But for real,
forget again.
I have to admit, Crazy Crystal is not the only grammar Nazi in the room.
I don't mind
Well-
them. I like them, but it's one of those things where, all right, if you're writing, literature, then yeah, you should have a grammar Nazi in there. But when it comes to chat, I just know with everything that I'm about to do, I know I'm gonna carve a huge sign into the earth. I'm gonna stomp my foot down on this terra, and I'm gonna put a big sign on the planet that says, "Joe is here, motherfucker." But motherfucker might be too long, so I'm gonna shorten it down to mofo. And I know somebody's gonna try to correct me on that. It's sweet, Mary.
You
I know
know,
somebody's gonna correct me on that. Oh my
have
god,
a
I'm
bit.
back.
I know this is gonna come. I know this is gonna come as a shock to y'all, but I do have a bit of a dark sense of humor. That being said, I have a meme on my phone, and it says that it talks about a girl coming home, and there's and I don't know if I'll get nailed on community standards, but a crime scene, we'll call it that, and laid out with blood everywhere. Okay, you follow. I'm trying to stay in community standards, but okay. That being said, and then on the wall, written in blood, is "You're next." YOUR next. Okay, and it says, and so I walk up and I dip my finger in the blood and put in parentheses and the E on the end. No, it's your, not your. So I'm not even concerned about the crime, more concerned about the grammar. That resonates.
You're worried about community standards, and you actually let me on here?
All right.
I mean,
You would be shocked, and I cannot say.
let me tell you, just the other day, this little kid came up to my door and he rang the doorbell. Okay, I mean, it's this was right before Christmas, so it's the middle of December, and he comes up to my door, rings the doorbell. I go to the door, and there's this little kid, and he's dressed in all red, right? And I open the door. I can see him through the little glass panes there or whatever. I open the door, and he says, "Trick or treat." Son, listen, you're a little, yeah. Well, he said trick or treat, and I was like, dude, Halloween was way, way, way late. And he said, yeah, you see me? I'm the red spot. I'm the period, and I'm late. Scared the hell out of you, didn't I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Yeah, I've tried to calm down over the summer, and I tried to relax a lot after everything I've been through. Me and a buddy of mine we went to this pool, his community apartment pool or whatever, and it's a pretty big pool. And we go out there,
It
and there
is
were these
gypsy
kids
bones. It is.
there were these kids in the shallow end of the pool, and we didn't want to hang around the kids. I mean, they're playing and having fun, doing their thing, and we're like, no, that's not what we're going for. And so we go over to the other end of the pool on the deep end, and like I said, it's a pretty big pool. They actually have a lifeguard on there, and the guard, as we're down there chilling or whatever, he caught me peeing in the pool, and which you're pretty relaxed when you pee, but so this dude catches me peeing in the pool. I don't know how he did it, but he did, and he comes running over there and he starts screaming at me and yelling at me and he's barking out the way, why the hell are you peeing in the pool? And he really scared me. It startled me when he started screaming at me, because it startles you when anybody starts screaming at you. And he scared me so bad I almost fell in the pool.
Wow. Well, y'all, I reckon. Oh, we got another troll. Wow, somebody took care of it. Ashley got it for us.
And you're worried about community standards. God love you, Mama K. You're so sweet.
Hey, let me tell you, they'll nail your ass in a heartbeat. They'll yank your ability to monetize in a heartbeat. And
well, hopefully I haven't done anything to damage your channel this evening.
Yeah, I cannot tell you, but just I can't talk about things, but trust and believe you would be disheartened. And I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, I'm seeing stuff out.
I stick to my passion and I'm okay. That's love readings and healing and shadow work, and YouTube seems to be okay with that, and I just leave it at that. I have some other areas that I'm kind of passionate about, but this is not the platform for that.
Well, luckily, being welcomed into the tarot community, whatever, the way I have been, I founded a very accepting community, especially of me and my jackassery.
If you have jackassery, you'll fit right in.
Yeah, exactly, and I felt that. So hopefully I'm not too much for some people. I know I am for other people in the real world. That's why I went to work for myself, because I tried to work in the corporate world. I didn't work too well.
I hated it.
Surprise.
I hated it. Jenna, your daughter making popcorn made me want some popcorn. Thank you, Patty Anderson. Well, listen, I'm going to go.
My popcorn's coming.
Oh, y'all.
I'm getting served.
I think I'm going to go. I had fun tonight chit-chatting with all of you guys. You guys are amazing. And being a mod is a thankless job, and I do appreciate all of you so much. This couldn't happen without you. And don't ever think that you aren't noticed or appreciated. I just don't think there are mods. I'm not saying that other people's mods aren't good. That's not what I'm saying, but I just don't think that it gets any better than the mod squad that we have here. That's just the way I feel.
Yeah, it really does seem to be a good, happy family of people. I don't. Not that I
love all the things you teach. I love what you won't read on. I love what you will read on. I love everything. I don't believe in twin flames. So, I am I think you are on point with everything that kind of already, it reinforced my belief. I feel like there's no one that's more aligned with my, belief in spirituality than you.
The more I talk to you privately and I see the things that you say in the chats, the more I think, that's my tribe. She believes more like me than anybody I know. I say that about you. But, Crystal, I will tell you, Crazy Crystal believes very similarly to the way I believe too, Jenna. And, and I don't know about you, Crystal Guy, because you're fairly newer. And I haven't me and Crazy Crystal will get on Instagram Messenger and run our damn mouths, and it's ridiculous. and it's not that I mean, I just wind up doing that. But I like Crystal Guide. I like the way that you read too, your style, and
Thank you
it's
so much.
it's high
I have to catch your link, Crystal Guide. If you can post your Instagram link, then I can start following you on Instagram.
Yeah, can I put it? I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you.
I can't-
Yeah,
cool.
put it in the chat for
Yeah,
me.
because I can't get out of here and back into YouTube.
I pulled
so.
this card for Enchanted Karen. I always call you Enchanted. But I pulled this for you before we go. This is the Yang card. It's the masculine principle, but it's of movement and creativity, the power to make things happen and to take action. So it's manifest through the desire in concrete form, which is so you. So I think that's a sign. Keep going.
Awesome.
It totally resonates with the way I'm feeling these days. Totally.
Yeah, I think it means keep going. Projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to business are in out of the obstacle phase and on to the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. So there's your New Year's message. I just had to leave it on a good note.
Sounds like a slam
that does
dunk to
sound
me.
awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Ma'am, if I get down to South Alabama, we're going to my favorite restaurant. There's one in Fairhope, Alabama called Master Joe's. Why would I like a restaurant called that?
Right.
But we're gonna have the best sushi on earth.
Sounds perfect.
Does it? Anyway, and if any of y'all, if you want to see any of the artwork or the progression as it go along, be sure and email me. My email is joewerx, JOWERX @gmail.com. And I'll be glad to include all of y'all in the progression of this little project of mine, besides my own personal essence and jackassery.
It's looking good, JoJo. It's looking good.
It looks really amazing
nice to have
so
a
far.
face to the name. For sure.
Yeah.
And Crystal, nice to meet you. Crazy Crystal, nice to meet you. Ashley, nice to meet you.
You guys,
yes, it's great
nice
to see you all.
You guys
sure.
face to face, all of you. You guys are amazing. You
And
absolutely.
thank you all for tolerating me, by the way.
Oh, you're
I love you.
amazing, Ashley, and Crazy Crystal and Rosie. And I hate that we missed Tanks, Lisa. I hate that you guys had to duck out when you did. But I am so glad that you guys were here. All of you guys that joined the chat, we had fun. I wish all of you guys a prosperous, abundant new year full of healing, light, and love. All right. From my heart to
very
yours,
much
Happy
so.
New Year.
Bye, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Good
Love and
night,
light to
y'all.
all.
I'm going to call
Love
it
ya.
a day. Bye, y'all.